Alrighty, hi everybody, this is Mikano here. I'm doing a bit of outside of stream lore. So this technically isn't a stream, it's just a recording. I should just switch to this thing because it makes it easier, but tee taha. You can see what song I was listening to now, but we're gonna put on the lovely playlist for Olivier. We're doing some lore, it'll be grand. And you guys will get to see it, so hopefully y'all enjoy it. But yeah, here we go, we're gonna jump into the server and do some lore. Right, bye. Oh, I said bye, you're still here. Right, I assume. Okay, there we go. We are still doing sleeping. Okay, beautiful. Well, that all works out well. Okay, first things first, check the book. Anything new that has been done since we last read of the book? No, but we do need to make sure you remember the quiz. And the villager. Oh, the villager and Nightshade, I wonder. I wonder what it goes there. Come to the end, music. Yes, we did that. We learned about weapons. About a new white frog and other things. Oh wait, hold on. It was sorry, it's my bad. Tomorrow going to let her be busy. Well, actually, we're not busy. We're not busy anymore. I thought I might be busy, but apparently not this time. So hold on, let me erase it. Hello, Helia. Apologies. Sorry. My plans have changed. I actually can meet for tea today if you still have time. It would be lovely to catch up properly. Let me know. I will be in the end and can travel wherever is needed. Okay, we'll probably wait to hear some of that. Let us go and prepare us some food, I guess. Maybe would be a good plan. We have enough emeralds to take care of business with our big pipes. We need pickaxe. I need to get. Oh, I forgot. Is what if I see around? I do not know if Sundu is here or not. But if she is, we can take care of business with her and maybe get some more things. But at least for now, I can get some more things. Capital. Oh, hello, sorry about that. Comme this, up there we go. No, I wish there's a way I could get all these as extra silk things going, but so far it seems there's no alternatives, which is okay. It's alright, so let's just go up here to this and put away our lovely these are the silkwork matrices. No, we could make a gigantic farm if we really wanted to. That could be something fun to try at the same time, but it's not something I'm terribly interested in right now. So for right now, I shall not worry about it. So let's see. So if we go, we could do. What can I do? To terminate. It's hard because the pickaxe is going to be worn out soon. I don't have a lot of experience, at least right now. Or silk farm, let's back there. Yeah. Okay, so actually let's take some of these right now before I forget and do this and do this. There we go. And then we can, let's get ourselves some small thing before I forget, because that's actually easy to be gone. Okay, so put it there and then put it there and then voila, we get all that and then we can put it in here. We can take this all with us to the overworld soon. Look at that, we always have the blue chest, we already have one full chest, which is very nice. Okay, ooh, well, what do you hear? I'm currently being heavy with a bit of be very certainly 40. Okay. No worries, where's it? No worries. Just let me know when you are free and I will be available. Perfect, okay. That all works out. Wonderful. Okay, so then if that's the case, then let us continue to do our regular business. Yes, there's no one that we need to worry about right now. There's no one that we can really talk to or need to talk to, so that is be okay. The pumpkins are seeming to grow a little bit now, which is good. A little bit. Be better if I had more. If I had more bone meal, but unfortunately, we just not have a good source of it. And I do not think we can use Carthus fruit for it, which is very absurd in my opinion. Why would you not use Carthus fruit for it? You know, it'd be so much easier if we could do it that way, but it is what it is. Okay, Helia. Go down as this. Grab more chorus flowers. Put that there to go. Thank you. As we can also grab this one. I think that just happened 2 seconds ago because I thought the cross is being up there unless I was completely blind. Which would not be the first time either. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so that is done. Those are both going. These are 3 are good. Okay, let's go there and let's see. So, take care of this. Put this all away. Okay, let's see. So, put this all in here. I know we're getting dark colors, which is very good, but getting a bit more than I'd like. Okay, so let's see. So, I'm going to do check it because I always forget to see. So we can do, because the Karas fruit is not, we cannot do anything with it, unfortunately. We could make my Karas fruit green, which would not be bad either. The Karas fruit crate, can they be used for anything? No. I always hope so far that they can be used for something, but it does not seem to be the case, unfortunately. And there's nothing else we can make that be converted into compost, as it were. So it does not work the same way. You think it would be, considering it's organic material, but unfortunately it's not. But you can use it to make beer, apparently. To put the popped chorus fruit, or more endstone dots. The endstone knife might not be a bad thing to consider at some point in time, because it's, you know, at least it's not using other resources, but it's still very different. But okay, so that's the case then. So I suppose what you could do is, hold on, let me check. So pickaxes. Ah, right, I was curious if there's a way I could do something with pepper, but I think that'd be a little too strong. Then perhaps we could go to Luke. Oh, sorry, bone meal, that's what I was doing. Making bone meal. I just about forgetting. So if we go in here, we got 14. Let's just get these pumpkins going, because they are very slow. Incredibly slow, and I do not think we want it to be very. We want it to be able to grow more pumpkins quickly. So let's get these up to normal, so they are not so small. There we are. That's orange, and then you. Okay, that'll be fine. These 2 are quite fully gone. No, right, let's just do it. There we go. Now pumpkins can start growing, and once that goes, then we'll have another source of resources we can use to make organic compost, which will be very good. Okay. Oh, hello! You snuck in from the back? Ah, that's interesting. I was not expecting to see come out from here. Hey, how are you doing? Are you Vanessa? Have you gotten lost? Are you just hanging out and doing your own thing? That could very well be the case. But okay, that is fine. Alright, so, if that is the case, then let us go about our business. And let us just, we'll continue to wait for those to go. I'm going to go grab some more shadow berries, I think would be a good plan. So let's head over to Blackthorn. We can always go to Dark Forest. This has gotten an upgrade. Ah, I see. This has gotten some building done in it. Not too shabby. Okay, well that is good. Let's go to the Shadow Forest, because within there we can grab ourselves some berries. Oh, those trees have been destroyed. They are no longer in the cavern anymore. I just realized it, because it was not the same before, was it? Am I blind? I feel like this is new, because I know I went through the other day, but I thought that they are more trees. But now these are decaying. Or perhaps I was not realizing it in the first place. Who knows? I am obviously not always the most smart of people to go asking around to see this. So, we shall see. Let's grab our shadow berries. We can use that to make plenty of lovely good compost. And other things as well. Okay, grab as much as we can, and then we can replant it if we need to. And then hopefully, you know, something that Helia, I think, mentioned the other day, wasn't it? That something about you know, she being to help with enchantment. Oh, sorry. Oh, you terrified me. Oh, that gave me a big heart attack. I was very nervous. Okay, good now. Oh, sorry. That's my bad. That's so dirt. I think it just happened to teleport into that. Fortunately, it was not me. I was all worried. I punched it, and that would not been very nice. And I leave, obviously. Don't have anything bad happening right now, but it scared me for a moment. Okay. Oh, hello! Sorry. I don't even know you're all coming after me. That is a large group of you. Hello. You have weird faces. You're very skeletal. Make very strange noises. Now everyone there let them hug me, but I feel like it's not today. I don't like this air come around. Very normal and scary. Okay, let us go replanting more of these berries. Get these all settled in this area as we can. Actually cover the ground. Because the more berries we have to plant, the better off we shall be. And then eventually we'll make our own garden of these. And it will be very nice. But for now, this is all we really need to worry about. I don't think anyone else is coming in here to do any sort of growing with this crop anyway, so it works out quite well. Okay, cover these. Do these things. Oh, that's already going. Look at that. That is so nice. Okay, put these on the piano. Use all these seeds if we can. Because we cannot use them at home, so there's no reason for us to hold on to them. There we are. Okay, keep those down. Those are around. Oh, sorry, that is me hitting those, I think. Okay, there we go. All of those have been taken care of now. Nice. Okay, so we've got us here some more shadow berries, which is good. Okay, I suppose the next thing we could talk about thinking of is going to... Oh, sorry, this is not a very good spot to go to. It's like, that's a very big descent now, isn't it? That's interesting thing, there's a tree here too. I wouldn't expect it to find more trees in the bottom of this, but because there are. Oh, so nice, there's some... Oh, I need to get more experience soon too. I've been very low and that's gotten now. But that is not a today sort of problem. It is perhaps a tomorrow thing. Okay, so we should head around this way. Let's use lots more of these trees have been decayed down because they are not all in very good condition. So I wonder if they are currently trying to expand at Blackthorn a little bit. Not a bad thing, but just something to note. Let's see. So, okay, we're going through here. And then, do not know where to go from here, apparently. I'm just exploring, I think. I was going to go searching for more of the incense, but I do not see it. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a whole pot of it here. Okay, that actually was very convenient. I was not planning to find this, but this works out well, because then we can make ourselves plenty of glass to make more bottles. And I'm trying to think of other things we can do to make ourselves have good resources. I definitely think the string is not a bad source of trade for people. But I also don't know how many people are actively needing wool right now. I haven't really been able to put that in anything. Maybe I could talk to Lady Rorina sometime about how to get started with marketing. It wouldn't really be anything that would conflict with anything she does, but she's part of the Graves family. We should have some advice. Or I could talk to that, there's that barkeep that owns the, what is it called? The Limbo area? I know that she has a lot of things that she could possibly do too. But they've not seen her around. Or him. Maybe it's not a him or her. I don't exactly know who owns it, but whoever it is, I feel like they've been not around. So I think we've met everyone that lives in the end that I know of, at least currently. I could also be very wrong though, because obviously my parents are still not around. Just missing. Hopefully not for too terribly long. But I also know that things like that can possibly mean deeper consequences if desired, and I do not need to consider those right now. Okay, so we got a little more sand. I'm trying to get 2 sticks if I can, because I think it'd be very good just to have on hand. But more glass. And then, because with glass we can do a lot of things. We can make bottles, we can also make more types of devices. And to get more cooking utensils and such going. Even if they are here and there we cannot do much cooking, we have very little in the way of food that can be grown here that is still edible. No, because even if we didn't have the chance to go to the overworld, we would not have the chance to live here at all. We would just, you know, we would not have had any iron. I wonder exactly how it all started, if there's any way that we know. Or how people got out the resources they have now. Because, I mean, I guess diamonds could be found in the midst of other places, but everything else, not really, so I don't know. See, shadowberries, regular ones give... Oh, they give 2. So actually, the jelly is just as healthy as the regular shadowberries. I guess it's as fair. Okay, so Stellars is over there. Nothing really new happening in that quarter of things. And everything is looking pretty... we're getting a better sound of the area. I probably could go scouting Papelia. Now that is something I do not know if I recognize. It's some sort of... That I do not know. What is that? In the map. You should go check it out. There's a park across from the winery. You should go there as part of a warpstone and see what is over there. Let's take a look. You got time, might as well. Do some investigations. Right, let's go. So it seems it is in this direction? No? There's a bit of a rocky, so maybe it's somewhere important. I do not know. Take a gander. You can consider if there's anything of importance or not. That's a very good mushroom too there. The color is very pretty and bright. See here. So this is nearby. Oh! Oh, that's very strange. Lots of chickens. I don't know if I like that or not. That is a very strange spot. I'm not going to go near because I do not want to deal with chickens. There's a little big chicken area. That is plotting. Something very nefarious, I'm sure. Ah, there is... this has been cleared. For some reason. Not entirely sure why. Or could it be naturally like that? Who knows? It just looks very cleared. Okay, so we want to go across this way. Oh, these are pure obsidian pillars. Oh. Good to know. I did not realize that we had such large spots. I don't know if I've ever seen a lot of these areas. The dragon graveyards. Oh, still more. Hello! Hope you're doing well. Hope you aren't lost. If you are, I can bring you some else, but I assume this is a bit more safe. There's also a few of you, so you probably not wandering on too far. Okay, so let's best this area somewhat. I probably have enough stamina to go flying, so I probably should risk it. Let's do it. See how this goes. The underground is not a terrible area to go for now. We should pop that, and we should then see what is across the way. Let us see. So, the area we wanted to get to is just over here. I think. Is it above? Is it in this area? Where is it? It is, oh, further north. Okay, let us go that way. Okay, Gander. And then we shall go... So it's right over here, I think? Next to this village? It is. Okay. So this area over here is a village we could go to. Let's see here. Okay, so this goes somewhere, I think. Okay, so we travel. Okay, so to Crystallis. Oh, are there people who live here? Hold on. Lars, Sebastian, Sharon. There's villagers here.
Hi.
Kate, hello. How's it going? You are married to Mark. It's nice to meet you. Hello. Oh, sorry. Pardon me, I didn't realize you were so rude. It seems that this is a place of civilization. Look at this here. A warning bed inside. Do not touch. Someone's been here before. Is a village here in the end? Lots of people. Like a lot of people. Hello? What is happening here? Hello? Are you all okay? What is happening? Why is they all in cages? Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. What is happening to these people? They're all... Oh dear. Is this some sort of enforced labor camp? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh dear. Now I feel very privy to something I feel like I should not have seen. That's good. Who would do such a thing? Do not enter. Villages only built will explode. This is so very strange. There's a waypoint here as well. Crystallis. This is the silk moss here too. Who lives here? Someone else has been making silk moss as well. There's a whole circle box of things here too. Someone's clearly been here before. For what? What purpose is this whole entire place? This is highly suspicious. Okay. I don't like that I know about this now. This is very dangerous. I was not expecting to become privy to something like this today. Oh dear, well that is, I don't know if I should know this. It's not that far away from the castle though. Someone's bound to have known about it. You'd think? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to even be here now. If someone else comes by, I don't want to be around. Oh no. Okay, I need to calm myself down. This is not something that is good to keep track of. Not at all. This is very strange. I don't even know how I talked about this. I mean, it must be Lady Helen, possibly. Be the best person to talk to. But I don't want to go straight to her, so it probably need to be Lady Rorina. Or Vincent. Vincent probably would be a good person to talk to too. But there are those people in such I mean, I know some people have villages like that in the overworld, but that was very tight quarters. Everything was very rudimentary. Like they were not having any space to breathe. That is very unkind. You know, I would have expected far more, and that became so very not. That's horrible. Like absolutely horrible. Oh dear. Well, I'm skeptical. I feel like what I'm thinking is not good things. Okay, I'm just waiting for my energy to recharge. I shouldn't write. I want to write it down, but I mean, my diary doesn't leave anywhere, to be honest, so I have nothing to worry about writing it down, but that seems ridiculous. But probably best to mention it in case. Entry 6. Woke up to try and have plans with Helia. My Helia plans changed. Did some exploring after going to get some shadow berries. Stumbled upon a village with some villagers that are not in good living conditions. I want to talk to someone in the castle about it, potentially Lady Rowena. I would go straight to the high vessel, but I don't want to risk anything right now. Okay, writing it down. That is good at least, but oh dear, that is so very that good. Not good at all. Okay, it's got to release, that's all. There's nothing wrong happening, just totally normal experience we've had today. You know, nothing we need to talk about right now, just something we can keep in the back of our minds, you know, certainly. Okay, well, you know, let us go, continue to go around our home. You know, we can maybe do something with wool. We can make something even better, you know, whatever that may be. I do not know. This is just very traumatizing. Okay, we're back at Blackthorn. Yay, that was a lovely excursion we just did. I learned something I did not expect to learn. Let's go back to the town.
Shirley. Oh, hello?
Oh, hello. Sorry, I was just passing through. I bet.
Oh.
Good to see both of you.
Good to see you too.
Hmm? They were talking. Others mentioned something to them, but I did not say anything. I feel it to be very bad timing. Is that alright? No. Just looking that way. Okay, well, I don't know if I want to talk about it or not. It's not a good time. No, it's a good time. Ah, I hate it. Okay, we should just ignore it for now, I think. This course of action. Too late. Why is this happening to me? The worst possible times. It's like I wish I could have done something different, but no. Apparently, to stumble upon something that is very out of the ordinary. Goodness gracious. Okay. We can play back. Let's go. Get back to our home as best we can, and then from there we shall see what is going on. Come on. Just make it back. Don't fret about anything. Just don't even focus on it. I need to be distracted. You know, perhaps Helia would be willing to talk more to me, but no, apparently she is busy, and it is okay. I just, I guess it technically does not help, but I, tried to make plans with her, and she's, Sorry, I got confused. Is that me? I see something there? No, it's just my particles. Okay, so let's put this away in the... This will do it here for now. This is a bit place to put it. Okay, we get the berries put into here. We're doing very well inside the berries now. We've got a decent amount of them. But let's use our charcoal and get some good resources going. And then do that. Let's get this going to glass. That is not the right kind of voice to have. So sorry, I'm checking here. So this can be used to... Is it only to make glass? I guess so. And the glass can be used to make a little... Oh, like soundproof glass? That is interesting. Office tank. I just got very curious. We can also make terrariums, which I've seen a lot of prefer. A lava glass. A regular stained glass. We can make end crystals. Not as I would. Very strange. As I think else is, I think just normal types of stuff. We can make tinted glass. Oh, that's pretty. With a smaragd glass shards. I think this is normal. Yep, it looks normal to me. Okay, so then everything else is fine. And glass bottles obviously can be used to make all sorts of things. You make a potion of masculinity? That is very strange thing to be able to do. To be like, hello, I'm going to make a little this sort of thing. Very strange. Or potion of femininity. I don't need. Yeah, those things. Okay, so if that is the case, then I'd like to be able to do some things with a lot of our resources we have. Interesting to note that a lot of the glass potions are used specifically for indurated things. Bubble tea would be very good, but I need to get more Ender pearls. Probably something I should look into doing, honestly, is getting more Ender pearls, because if I do that, then we can do all sorts of things. We can make bubble tea and drink it all the time. I think that'd be very tasty. Especially since I can't really do any of the other things, like right now. So, pumpkins, can pumpkins do something? I made them a long time ago. I got the seeds from the overwood when I was doing things, but perhaps I can actually do more pumpkins, I think. You can make that, you can do that. You can make stuffed pumpkin slices, can be used to make fruit salad, not very helpful either, or pumpkin soup. I guess of other things, pumpkins are not the most practical. I was thinking they'd be a lot more useful, but I guess not. At least if you had to take one thing from the other, there happen to be something that is very impractical. But that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, I forgot what is in after her, but it's not good. Okay, let's see. So we can do a variety of things, I think. Perhaps what I can do is we'll grab this to this. And I think what we should start doing is we wanted to expand out this area, so maybe I just go into this now. I think would be a good idea. And that means we have to kind of carve out the space here in the wall. But I wanted to make a little bit of a tunnel. I don't know if I want to be as big as that or not, or if I want to be like a room. I feel like a little tunnel would be good, but maybe not of this extent. So, consistency is important. No, it doesn't make it consistent. Okay, let's see. So this goes this way. We could cut down this tree. It sort of goes around a number of places though, so where does this tree end up? So I can actually see if I'm cutting down something important to the overall structure to this spot. It seems, so this goes on this side of the wall. I mean, there are things there, but we could always really plant the tree, if I'm being entirely honest. There's never an issue to replant. We have plenty of 9 saplings. So what to do. But I should grab a number of the leaves, but I don't want to waste my time either. So let's just do chopping, grab all the wood, and it shouldn't do us any of the other wood we have. It should just take care of this tree. So I think that should be all that matters, because everything else should be pretty far off. And there should be no other of our lovely friends living inside of this tree, because it is different. So I'll carve out this one, because it will leave us plenty of room to take care of what we want to do. I got a little room. And then from there, I do not know what else to do quite yet. I think it would just play it by ear as it does. That happens when you do not have plans. Oh, sorry, that scared me. Okay, alright, so that is all normal. It took care of this. Oh, it took care of a lot of the ones that were guarding this. Oh, it's also connected to this wood. So it took out a whole bunch of my already set up planks. That's not very nice. I thought it would have lasted longer, but I guess it is connected, so it is okay. I don't clear it up now, so it's not going to deal with problems later. Okay, that's fine. At least we didn't lose it, so that's the important thing. Just remove the wood. Clear out this whole thing. There we go. Grab all this wood. Okay, there we are. Lovely. Then we need to use the, I guess that's it. Oh, this regular log. I was like, what is that? Okay, so let's grab all this. And then, the bushes are fine. They will be doing their job on its own. And so I think, interesting, so we had the one spire, which just happened to be where our room is, but it's a very good place to go. I can't really complain. I'm just gonna grab some of these to put in the hole. I do not like seeing holes when I know I can fill it in. Go here to do this, and then put that there, and then voila. And then this can go, where's the tool there? Okay, so and then here, so fix this one too. Okay, so then for now, let us see. So this is on this side. Everything went down apparently on this side, but that's okay. We can always, again, this is a very easy thing to reconstruct on that end. I just want to make sure we don't lose any. Oh no, it went all the way? All the way. Oh, that is, oh dear, that went all the, oh no. That was more connected than I thought. This is very, okay, but I'm going to do all this all over again. That is not a very nice thing. I was not thinking it would take that long. I guess that tree was really, that was deeply connected. Goodness, okay. A good thing I have the ability to quickly make use of this all. That is a very strange thing to do. Okay, but now I know. Never have wood things next to other wooden things, because otherwise it would take the whole thing apart. At least it didn't chop away the whole entire thing. I have still the regular structure, but that is more interconnected than I thought it'd be. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the first thing to do then is to just continue to chop away. So now we can grab whatever is up here, I guess, because this tree was part of that. Okay, we'll grab all the wood that is in this particular sector. That bushes should be fine. Grab this as well. Go quickly. Okay, grab this wood. This one I'll leave. It's not distracting from anything. This one is more on the air, so I think it'd be obstructing some things later. Okay, that's that. Grab that alone. Leave this one, but I could put. Actually, no, never mind. No, it is a lovely design. I should get rid of that too. I keep those ones on this side. This one can go down, so because it will take away a lot of this too. And then that one I'll leave. Oh no, I should grab this. There we go, grab this and put this on the side there, but it does not look so odd. Okay. And then here we go, grab this. Break this one down. And then that should take care of all that. Lovely. Okay, we got plenty of room in our inventory to hold this, which is good. So at least if we had to break the tree down, it did not take away a lot more things. It just happened to very simply take care of this particular area, which is not my favorite preferred choice, but you know. Again, what can we do? Nothing. It is all part of the plan that is already orchestrated. Okay, so let's go. We got the sleep wood. We can put it in the corners. And then we shall repair the lovely house that we happen to break unintentionally. Because that was not part of the plan. Oh, sorry. I need to get more of that wood. I do not want to lose it. That'd be bad. No, fortunately, it's not like it's the hardest wood to make. We have plenty of it, but I'd rather not lose wood we already have, you know. I'm just going to double check to make sure there's no more that I forgot. I did not see any, so... Oh, we have this too. What? Oh, the also broke? Really? I guess it's technically part of the tree, but I was not expecting that to all go away. Okay, but that's a good thing there's only that part. Okay, and everything else over here. Oh no, we almost forgot these. Okay. Goodness, it went all the way around. I cannot believe it. That's so interesting how that worked. But okay, we shall go and rebuild the dosing. No, should not be too hard. Okay, so put this here like so. The steeped wood will go along the side, like this. Go along. Put you on this side to go like that. Okay, that takes care of that. And then you go here like so. There like that. Okay, there we go. Need to put you back where you were belonging. There. You go here with this one there. Right along. Then here we go right here. Put this one there. This one there. And then the others must just be regular corners. It's fine. Nothing too distracting. You could have been at the corner, but I have no reason to worry about you because you seem to be just in normal space anyway, so let's accept. Okay, there we go. This needs to be down. Is it going up or down? I cannot tell. Let's go here and then just place it like so. And then here we go. Place this all over. So I got my soft food going. Okay, there we are. Okay, there up here we go. That go from this spot as well. Then that needs to go along this runner. This wall. Okay, there we are. That goes there. This goes here like so. Okay, and then this goes up a little bit more, I think, because this went down 2 layers, I think. That's otherwise this would not be as strange of a corner as this is. So I think this is totally around it like so. Yeah, like that. Okay, but that's not too bad. We can take care of this line. Oh no, I did it the wrong way. That's okay. Got it, so okay. Make sure this chopping is up there, here. Okay, so go here, like so. There we go. Okay, and then this will go across for now. So I can, oh, excuse me, I'm trying to build here. Go down, thank you. Oh, damn it, I also forgot to plant something here on this side. Okay, let's go this way. Seems to be fine for now. Yes, there we go. 17. So now you're currently missing a few blocks. I do not know where these 12 came from because I did not have them this part of everything. So there must be a certain section that does not have wood in it that should. But where is it? That is a very good question because I certainly did not have it myself, so it must have been part of the front. Oh, I see. There's some blocks missing from the front here still. We had a housing here, so we put this back right where that is. Go along. Okay, that works there on the front. And then we have 7 more. Okay, so that is 1, 2, that is on there. Little fits where it should be. This here fits the way it should be. That is going the way it should be. This is also going that way. That goes all along. And that all comes around like so. This goes here. So then we have. So if there are 3, that's 2 are here. This there are 5 that are count. Oh, right here. Okay, there we go. They really did a good number on everything. Okay, so it goes there 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5. Okay, that looks okay. We took care of it. Good, it's fixed. Ah, that is scary. I did not know that that would be the way that would work out, but you know, it works, I suppose. Okay, not that I would need to. I probably should keep this anyway because we will be continuing to do more of this anyway. So put this away. Growing bulb can go on there. The nene wood can go here for now. And then everything is looking according to plan. Lovely. Just good. Still here doing things apparently, but this is more than enough. Okay, so as that is the case then, we shall just continue to do things, but I might not talk because I know what is I just placed it for decoration. I see. Okay, well I might cut some of these out. So we do something crazy and go. Ah! I've been gathering a lot of brimstone. This is taking me quite some time. I've been taking care of a lot of business, but you know, our pickaxe is almost done, which is fine. And then we shall be fine. Oh, I've been waiting a while for Helia to respond. She's been, I guess, pretty preoccupied, but it is okay. We shall be more than fine. We just need to grab more things. Oh, item available where shall we meet? I also have tea. That's a very good question, actually. Where to go? I don't know. That is up to you, I suppose. there is a I do not know. I do not know of any good whereabouts to head to. The only one I know of in the end has a large body of water near it. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not know of anything else. I'm been very secluded for a while. I know there used to be a few places in the old world, but I do not know if they remain the same. And again, I cannot go there anymore. With everything that is happening. Okay, this is astronomical. Je vais apprécier le reste de this, and then we shall be back to our house and get ready to talk with Helia. Okay, the guys has almost two sticks. I think that'll be good enough for us to make the rest of our extension we wish to take care of. We go right back to our house, and then from there we can hopefully hear from Helia and see if she has any particular place she'd like to go to. I prefer to avoid that as much as we do. I do have a quick work. So go to yes. That's not a bad idea. We just need an escort to be in the overworld, I believe. Do you have anyone in mind? Okay, go here to get this and go around. There we go. To the house we go. To the house we go. We're making progress to the house we go. Back there, and we shall do all the things we can. Our food is getting very low. It is not something I particularly like. But we have enough shadow berries inside to eat and cook up, so I'm not too worried. Okay, there we are. And this is a little more sparse now that we have this tree, but I also think it is a good idea to take care of it in the way we did so. Send down, there we are. Okay, perfect. Let's see, go to slime, mob things, lack of gold, we will put away for now. Oh, I can keep it, I guess. There's nothing stopping me. The brimstone away, grab that. We have a compost there, we could get some berries. Oh, we got plenty of shadow berries. This is the quick ones. They should be even more healthy. Yay, look at it. 3 is a magic number. Okay. Alright, so I continue to wait to hear from Helia. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So, for now, let's see how so. I guess we need jadestone bricks. I also need some of that too. I don't know if I even got more of that. No, we're very low on jadestone bricks. That is not good. I suppose we can convert the rest of this into that as best we can, but we shall need it for the sides. Yeah, this is okay. It's at least minimal. Grab this, and I suppose that too. For now, put that in there. And no, just put it away, and now I'm putting it back out because I just am that forgetful. Not really, just part of habit. So here, I'll do this. We'll expand it out eventually. It will be 5. So she want it to be 5. Just wait, and then go up here for now. Grab this. Do that too. And then grab that. Like so. I should probably make a foundation too in case something happens to the bottom. Not that anything should happen, but you know, at least with how things seem to be so very dangerous here, it might be a bad idea to be prepared. Have some end stone, use it as the foundation for that. Okay. Go there. Okay, that'll work. Then we put this here and then go around. Makes this foundation filled up as far as we can. And then from there, I shall just do that. This far. That's not too bad. And then we can put a little bit more here to make sure it doesn't seem so very crazy. And then we'll just need to carve out this for now. In this particular spot. Those are let go for now because they will not do any harm. And then let's put this here also. Oh yeah, the vault to go and to expand them out too. So that's fair. But I could, I know this whole space is open, so I might, you know, build the part there and then build into this deeper section of the whole thing. I'm smart at least. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I should get to this now before I get too distracted because I will otherwise, and I do not wish to determine. So let's grab this now. We know you have already started picking and carving out this way. And then we shall go and put I need more of these two, but I just grabbed a few, so that may be sufficient for enough. Grab that. Seems there's only one person I can do not have error. The better have hosted my humble abode. Let's see. I think so. I have not been to the Nether since there were. And even then, I know it has been a few years, I think. You might need to handhold me a bit, haha. Okay, that I think will do fine. That is a bit more comparable to neutral territory. I think if the place I knew of wasn't so very wet, I would offer to go here, but I think it is unfortunately quite wet, so I do not want to recommend it to Helia. As a fairy, I know she is especially vulnerable, and especially knowing her own prepositions towards fire, I do not wish to expose her to something like that, so we shall avoid those costs. Customers will meet you in Zachos. Okay, well, I have not been to the Nether in a very long time. So this will be very interesting to see. But okay, then let us, I suppose, take care of the remaining things. I don't want to keep these things on this in case. Again, what would happen to us that we cannot necessarily get out of nothing. But I like to be particular, so I'll put this away. Make some room, as it were. So it's not so very. I'll keep this around. We do not have much in terms of reset, but I don't need to worry about it for now. So, okay, let us go. No, did they take emeralds? I assume they take emeralds, but I'm also going to bring some telesium in case. I do not know if we need anything. But right, so if that is the case, then let us go to the Waystone. Go to Blackstone. And from Blackstone, we shall head to the Nether. South. Okay. Visit our. Hello. Just got here, so I suppose pay the toll. Usually.
Would you like me to give you a tour?
No, I need to pay the toll first. I need to make sure I'm using the right prepare things. Let's see, I got enough emeralds. I was visited by the money fairy recently, and so I have enough to get a pass. And then it seems they are all fire potions.
Oh yes, I would recommend taking those just in case.
Okay, just one or two. How many? Oh, I guess it's potions, so I'll take two, just in case. Okay, take the book. Let's see here. So I need to have this, and then go down, go up. So I have my name. It is Olivier. Candide has not changed. The date. This is the 28th of the third month. So yes, 25. Reason for visit. To visit An odd friend. Escorted by Helia. Okay. There we go. I am checked in.
Alrighty. Would you like a tour of the area, or?
That is up to you.
just-
If it's something that you think is important, then you can. I'm here mainly to see you, so if it would take away from our time together, I do not need anything sophisticated.
Well, in that case, if you would not mind picking me up, I can warp to my place.
Oh, that's fancy. Okay, I guess so. I've never heard of this before. Is it going to work like that? Oh! Oh goodness. Yeah. That is very strange. How does that work?
I mean, I guess it's the power of the warp stone. I haven't used them very often.
Oh goodness, that's very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Feel free to grab the waistone if you wish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then if you have easier time to get here, that is nice. I didn't. You have a whole waste near your whole house. That's so. You're living in luxury. That's so nice.
I mean, it's humble.
I mean, the abode is. I just mean you got the whole waste on near you. You're holding a totem of undying. You are rich. My goodness.
Rich? I would not say so. No.
I mean, if you have those things, you must be well off enough. That's incredible. I'm so glad for you.
This was practically thrown at me by Heavy.
Oh, well, that is very interesting.
Indeed. This is my very humble
Nice.
home that I built last night, all in one go.
Wow, that's very impressive. It's looking good.
Thank you. We have a little kitchen, I guess. And
Okay.
There's literally nothing upstairs.
That is fair.
And then the basement is all just storage.
Gotcha.
But please take a
Looks
seat.
nice. So thank you. I shall. So.
I have tea,
Oh, thank you.
and I have a slice of cake.
Ooh, strawberry tea. If strawberry is apparently a very big hit in the end these days.
Indeed.
My friend Skylar loves them. But good. Well, how have you been? How have things been since the last time we saw each other?
Well, the last time we saw each other was what, 5 years ago?
Yes. I guess so.
Well, I don't remember a lot of 5 years ago, so you might be telling me how you've been.
Oh, I mean, well, I guess to my knowledge, it's sort of interesting because I don't have very good recent memories, at least, other than, you know, it's in the last 3 weeks or so. Otherwise, 5 years ago, what was I doing? I think I was, you know, taking care of some goblin camps at a bit further away in the end, I think. Around that time is when I remember the forces were getting consolidated, so I think I went back home at that point in time. You know, and I was fighting alongside my parents. You know, they were both doing quite well. My father, he I don't know. But I know my mother, she was very good with medicine, and so she spent a lot of time helping out with a lot of the wounded at the time. And yeah, I feel like that was really much all of it. You know, being in battles, a lot of the time, you know, you have stories about, you know, people you defeated and locations you've been to. There was I remember a large area with plenty of spires and large trees, and but otherwise on a personal level, you know, not much developed. Those last 5 years were much more dry because no one else had the capacity to tell stories like you did.
Aw, you flatter me.
No, I'm not serious. You are the best live performance storyteller I have had the pleasure to hear in a very long time.
appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh yeah, of course. I know, I'm sure that you, in the last how long, you must have written something new, perhaps.
If I'm honest, I remember very little of the last 5 years. At least any clear memories I don't have very much of.
Hmm.
I do plan on writing down the short stories and maybe publishing them to the library.
Oh, that's gonna be very interesting. I'm sure a lot of people would be very interested in reading them, I guess, though they would not be the same as you sharing them aloud.
Fair. But should something happen, I would prefer to have a legacy lived on, I guess.
I guess that's fair. Is there a reason that that you feel like sharing them orally is not the same?
Pardon?
No, you know, like oral storytelling. You know, telling them through your voice. Is there a reason why you feel like that wouldn't be as good of a way to preserve your legacy? Not to get deeper or anything, but it just, you know, stuck in my mind.
What I'm getting at is that should I actually die, I will no longer have a voice.
Well, I guess that's true. I understand your logic. Just seems very, not different from the Helia I know, but you seem to be so vivacious when you're telling stories.
Well, a lot of things have changed.
I guess that's fair.
We'll have to get back into it. It was quite enjoyable to entertain.
You're very good at it.
Thank you.
Well, on a more tearful note, how have things been since you have returned? Have you made any new friends?
I have mostly in contact with a few people that I knew before, but I do believe I've made some connections with new people.
That's good.
Specifically a wolfkin.
Oh, which one?
Paige.
Okay, I think I met her just the other day when I went to the overworld. She's got a very impressive demeanor. I have never seen someone nearly as tall as me. I think she's just a bit shorter, but only by a little bit. It was quite nice.
Her attitude is something else. It is hilarious because you never know if she's joking or not.
Oh, is she very deadpan?
Yes.
That is hilarious. She's got a good style about her. And you know, I think that makes sense. You'd make very good friends with someone like that. I know you certainly broke through to Heavy all those years ago, and you know, the Nazarian army was never particularly known for being the most goofy. So
No,
nice.
Everybody was too serious for my liking in the army.
You always knew how to bring a bright spirit to the smiles. But that's good. I'm glad that you've made a few new friends.
Me too. I think things are slowly getting better.
That's good. It is hard with the amount of time we have spent in both of our lives fighting and doing other things, so having to take time for respite is not something I think either of us is prepared for. I certainly know I haven't been in the same way. Twiddling my thumbs.
What have you been up to during this time?
Well, honestly, not very much either. I feel like even though it's been a long time, it took me a long time to get enough resources to build the house. I sort of, I got around and got a tier when I first came in, but I wasn't really given any supplies or anything to get started with a house or anything, so I had to gather the right resources to get a pickaxe and make, tools to get better things. But I am quite proud of the house I've made. Some of it I knew about, and others I had no idea I even made it until I saw. But I think it's coming together. It's got a nice little area. I have a little farm dedicated to silk moths. They're just all there hanging out. It's very cute. And they give me silk, and I can turn it into string, which then I can make wool with. And it's pretty nice. It's a little shack.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, no, it's been very. It's nice. It's certainly for now a bit lonely, but I am not going to go through with any of my plans to make it not lonely until I have a proper place to host people and have lovely occasions there.
Well, if you need help with anything, you can always reach out.
Well, thank you. It's hard sometimes. There are people. I don't know about it, if it's the same here in the Nether or not, but I feel like, during the war, a lot of the lines between different dimensions were sort of a little more blurred. People were going to and fro, people come around, but then I feel like, at least ever since I've been around, in the end, people sort of just stay there. They don't tend to go around often, or they do at random times. But there's a lot of laws saying, you can't go somewhere without an escort. You can't go somewhere without protection. And it's very... It's almost more secure than it was during the war, where I feel people decide to fend for themselves. So, I'm having to try and navigate what that means, to talk to people and make connections. Even though, you know me, I'm very social.
Indeed. It's interesting to have an escort to go places, especially when you're just popping in to gather some resources and then pop back out again.
Right. Yeah, I've been to the Overworld, I think 5 times now since I have been back. But every time I feel like I don't want to do too much, because I don't want to risk the people looking upon me weirdly.
I suppose that's fair, yes. I admit that I have not personally asked for an escort at all.
To go to the Overworld?
Yeah.
Goodness, I feel like there's a lot of people. There's a whole law about it, apparently, that you cannot go without an escort.
Yeah, and then I read the law book and was like, oh, that's law.
Yes.
I feel like a lot of people don't listen to that particular one.
No, which is a bit concerning. I know my friend Arlo, he is the head of the knights there, and I've not seen him a lot around, so I don't know if he's just busy, which is often causing him to not be able to enforce the rule, or if people sort of take advantage of the Overworld right now. But I don't know. I mean, they're always formidable. Back in the day, I feel like they are very strong force. But now I feel like their current high vessel, she seems very prim and proper, as it were. She's very funny though. A few times I talked to her.
From the little I've seen of her, she seems very sweet.
Maybe she's being extra racist then.
Oh. I don't know. I have not interacted with her very often.
Which is fair. I don't know much about Hatter. But, hopefully the Overworld is feeling at least somewhat secure now. We see our current royalty. The end, it's interesting. Helen is not around as much as I would have thought she would be.
Really?
She doesn't mingle a lot with her people. But at the same time, the other royals are constantly out and about. They go all over the place, and the whole castle is open to anyone to come in or out. At least among us in the end. And I'm not used to it.
Yes, the heirs came over for a sleepover at Paige's house last night, and they were quite the rambunctious group. And considering that there was no knight to escort one of the heirs, that was an interesting and tense interaction to watch.
Oh, did someone cause a mouth fight?
There was no threat, per se. It was just more of when the general commander showed up to politely yell at one of the heirs for leaving without escort.
Sure, that was a very interesting time.
It was interesting, and then the general commander joined our sleepover.
Oh, I see. Also, I just realized something. I think I've been here this entire time trying to sit down, but I don't know if you've seen me sitting down.
No, you've been standing this entire time.
Really? I've been here.
Yes.
I've been sitting in this chair this entire time. Am I not sitting in the chair?
No.
What do you mean? I'm sitting in the chair. See? Sit. Chair. Chair. Sit. Chair. Sit. Chair. Sit. Am I not sitting in the chair?
No.
What is this happening? Okay, you know, I shall stand in the chair. This seems very weird. You've been looking, I've been staring at you, and you just keep your head turned like this the whole time. And I'm like, what is going on? Is she like trying to avoid eye contact with me? So I'll just stand like this. How's that? Is that better?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. It was getting a bit concerning for me.
I apologize. I should have said something earlier.
It's okay. That's why I'm trying to be polite. You're probably like, oh, he wants to sit next to me. But no, I want to make sure that, no. I was not intending to be like a bit of weirdo. I just was, wanted to sit. I was thinking it's interesting they wouldn't let me sit.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to replace the chair. I don't know.
This sort of weird.
Hmm.
Well, now you know. For next time you have a guest over, that something could happen. But this feels more normal now. Now you don't feel so far away. But I'm sure that, like I said, must have been very interesting to witness that.
Oh, indeed. It was quite something.
Oh, goodness.
Did you hear that Reyna and Kristark are dating?
I mean, I saw. I think was it. I went to the. Before I left the end to go with Skylia, I think Kristark came by with Reyna, and one of the very first things that Reyna told me is, "Hi, I'm Reyna. I'm Kristark's girlfriend."
Oh.
And that was one of the very first things I've ever known about her, which is very interesting.
You've met Reyna though a few weeks ago.
I did?
Yes.
Oh. I had no idea.
Did you hit your head or something?
I mean, a while ago, yes, I did. I hit it upon falling through the into the overworld. Did I tell you about that or not?
No, that sounds incredibly interesting.
Oh, sorry. No. So towards the, well, I guess now it's towards the end of the war. So at the time, it sort of felt like a big climactic moment. Like, the goblin forces were getting stronger. Things were feeling pretty tense. There was a fight. And towards the end of the fight, I saw that the goblins were getting a bit stronger in the front lines. So in an effort to potentially impress a certain someone who was there during the fight,
really? Impressing a certain someone?
A certain someone. You probably know who it is based on what I've told you before. But she and her daughter was there. And so I wanted to show off a bit, make some things magic. And so I went after all the goblins, attacked them all viciously. And And by the time they were all done, I realized that I was very far away from the rest of the farce and that I was elsewhere, lost. So I tried to find my way back, but I think at that point the army had already moved on and I did not know my geography well enough from where I was. So I wandered around for a few weeks. And eventually I just decided to, if I can get to the other world through the void, I might as well try. I hadn't done it though. And so I, went down. But I forgot to toggle my snowfall, and so I went down, and I went very fast. I activated it before I hit the ground, but along the way I hit my head on the side of a mountain, and I passed out, and ever since I've been a bit spotty in my memory. Apparently also there was a recent time in the end related to beds, I think.
I heard about that, yes.
And that also did not help. I think it set me back from the progress I had made. But again, I don't know. It's more hearsay. To me, it just feels like the same. I feel like I didn't miss any time from when I was in the overworld to here. Or not here, but the end. So it's a mixed bag. But now I've got a doctor's appointment with Helia. I have a book in quill that I write things down in. If I don't write them down, I don't seem to remember them. So after we are done here, I will make sure to write down that we had a talk, so I remember that I talked to you.
I was going to say, I will happily remind you that we had tea.
Well, no, I mean, it's very fair. I'm sure that you will tell me, but it's one thing to tell me, and then for me to not know what you're talking about as compared to me actually remembering. It seems that if I write it in the book, I can remember it, but if I do not, it's a bit more iffy. I do not know for sure if it's something that I thought of or it's something that is made up or not. It's I don't know. It's not something I'm very used to, but at the same time, I've also had a number of weeks where I was in the overworld, and that just was the norm. I woke up, sometimes would show up somewhere else when I woke up the next day after I fell asleep. That sort of thing. So, but, what was I saying? Was it for again? Oh, no, sorry, you continue.
Do you just remember nothing, or are your memories warped?
It's not exactly that. It's more like I woke up this morning and I remembered what I did yesterday. But it is possible that between now and yesterday, other things happened and I just don't know that they happened. If you know what I mean. So it's like, if I go to the bathroom and then if I do something else and if I go to sleep, I might wake up and find out that I went to the bathroom 15 times, or I might not know if I went to the bathroom at all. Or I may find out that there's part of my house that is suddenly, destroyed or broken into. Or my cape is gone. I had a very nice cape that I was wearing for a long time, during the part of the war. But
I remember that, yes. You had your cape and you were also shirtless. Yes,
no, because I need to take my shirt and use it for bandaging and things. I do miss that look. Partially, I got used to it after a while, but I had all this wool, so I figured I might as well make something a bit more appropriate. So that's why I'm wearing, this nice kimono now.
It does look nice on you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think it looks nice too. But I miss the look. I got used to the idea of being able to talk around and just do things, and people wouldn't worry about it. But now I feel like I have to have an excuse if I want to do that. Which is weird, People don't just go walking around shirtless all the time unless they have a reason to. So.
I mean, you could go to the overworld and just get some sun.
Yes, that is true. I do like the sunlight a lot. I can't see very well into it, but it is still very nice. It's one of the best things about the overworld.
Indeed, I agree.
Because we don't get it here, you don't get it in the Nether, so it's,
Nope.
It's special. It's just something that only you can get in the overworld. I never would have even known about it if it weren't for the war.
Indeed. I never left the Nether during the war. It was
At all?
the first... No.
That's impressive. Was it just a matter of circumstance? You just never had a reason to leave, or was never assigned?
I was only in the army for a few months. before the accident happened.
Oh. I guess that's fair. I guess I just assumed that you had more experience because you were very good at fighting for all that you had. You know, you had your own. You weren't a weakling.
You think I was good at fighting?
Well, you weren't bad. You know, we saw people die because they were bad. You were not bad.
You can have Rexaris to thank for that.
Oh, see, I saw him a little bit, I feel like, but I've not talked to him at very much length. He seems like he's, you know, actually you're right. Sorry. No. I do remember us talking now. It was like, we were in the end, weren't we? It was in, Laxian. We're talking. Because I'm remembering now, Rexaris was being very drunk. Is that usual
Yes.
for him? Is he usually like that now? Has he gone that far
No,
away?
In all of my life, I have never seen him drunk.
So this is a one-time thing?
Until that day.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it was supposed to be his day off, and then I might have rudely interrupted
Oh, I see.
by just showing up. And yeah,
Well, I'm sure it was not a rude interruption. I'm sure it was a very joyous occasion that you were finally home.
fair. I'm happy to be home. That was a long 49 days.
But, well, no, I had to, you know, if he's around when we get back to the village, I would love to thank him personally for keeping you alive for that long. Because, no, because I don't know if it was just me or that he was very uptight, especially during the war. He did not open up very much.
No, he did not. The only thing he opened up about was his books.
I know he'd sit there and talking about his random stories and histories, and between you, me, and Heavy, all of us were like, I mean, you were the one who's actually interested. I feel like me and Heavy are both like, what is happening? This is very strange.
I know. We talked your ears off about books. That's all.
And I'm just like, it's not that I don't like reading. It's just, I much prefer to hear it from your lips as compared to hearing it from a book.
That is fair. I mean, reading is quite literally just looking at words and hallucinating vividly.
That's you know, that's maybe that's why I feel like I've been having an easier time with my books, because with this memory log I've had to make, I have to remember vividly or recreate in my head what things have happened. But that's also my own stories. It's not like I'm reading somebody else's, you know. It's you know, I feel like when I was a child, having to read stories about old Endarian history was not fun, you know. Like,
I understand why that might be boring.
Sorry, the way you said that made it all sound like I could say a but after that.
Personally, I lived on books. I would read anything when I was younger, including history books that were quite boring, but they were still something to do.
That is fair. I only did the studying I had to get into the military so I could join with my parents and be there with them.
That's right. Endarian has, like, Endarian laws require military service. Am I correct?
That is correct. Yeah, you have to be enlisted when you are 17. And then from there, you're only, I think, required to go until the age of 21. But beyond that, you know, if you want to be part of the military full time, you can be, which I did because my parents were. And I wanted to be with them. You know, I had spent most of my life without them, so it was nice to have them for once.
I bet it was a experience to fight beside your family.
It was. They, you know, I do not know if they necessarily had the strongest names to their backing. I feel like when I got back to the end, nobody knew who I was. But I thought it was very interesting. Apparently, my impressment of, you know, Lady Helen and, you know, her people was not good enough because she had no idea who I was when I arrived back. So,
that is deeply unfortunate.
you know, maybe it's just because I tried too hard. I'm trying to take it slow right now. I do not want to risk anything. I want to ensure I have a very good chance of success, and so that means I need to lay low so that I can make a nice big big entrance, and then I can show off to everyone, and then she'll be loud, and then maybe I will become Mr. Helen Agnil.
You are fully intending on marrying her?
I mean, ideally, her. She's in charge, and then then things can happen.
Well, if you require lady advice, let me know.
Okay, I'll keep it in mind. I am quite so romantic. I don't know if I never tried to woo you, because that'd be weird. That's not.
That would be incredibly weird.
I didn't try to woo anyone in the military. That'd be gross. Ew. But we're fighting goblins, for crying out loud. You're not gonna spend your time on romance, even though I love romance.
Not to mention, aren't you more than 10 years older than I am? I'm 22.
Okay. Well. Okay. This actually is a very good question, because I don't remember how old I am.
Oh.
I only know that I am older. I think we settled recently with Skylia when I was talking to them that I am at least. I knew them for at least 5 years. So if that is the case, I am certainly older, or the age of at least 22. I do not know how much older or younger I am of that, but that is the minimum age I have to be right now. But that is one of the many facts that has escaped me since my accident. But the way you said that makes it seem like you might know how old I actually am. Is that possible, or do you just know from inferences?
Well, no, because you and Heavy were far... weren't you and Heavy around the same age?
I mean, maybe. If I said something about it, perhaps that'd be a clue, but at least off the top of my head, it's very fuzzy. So, if we said something about it and you heard it, perhaps, I'm back at asking, maybe he would know more than I know.
I don't know, maybe I'll have to ask him about it later.
Perhaps, yeah. No, it's very strange when you lose information about yourself. It feels like there's a lot of things that you trying to start the gaps of. And the weird part is that your brain fills in the rest, So,
I know that all too well.
yeah, so who knows? So I guess, maybe the reason why I did it was not because I was trying to be a gentleman. Perhaps it was because I knew that I was too old for you. Who knows? I have no idea. I cannot remember for the life of me.
Well, that and also Heavy would smack around anybody that tried hitting on me in the first place, so...
that is very true. He definitely has that protective older brother type vibe.
Indeed.
Which is very good. Did you, this might be asking too much, did you have any siblings growing up?
No, I was an only child.
Same.
That's kind of why I ended up just being isolated in my parents' house for most of my life.
By choice or forced to?
No. No, it was more of me being locked in the house and sneaking out on my own free will.
Ah, I see. That is fair. So that's how you got to hear so many stories that you would tell.
Yes, and reading many books and mimicking them and learning to write for myself. Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. I don't know if I ever realized that about you. In the years, months that we got to know each other.
Well, when you're stuck in your room all day, the only thing you have to do is use your imagination.
True. And I'm sorry that you had to be alone for so long, but I'm glad that you sort of found a family.
I did have a minute. They were nice. I love them very much. Perhaps they just loved me a little too much.
That is completely fair. So, what sort of things have you been up to? Anything new? Any new projects outside of the house? Any new plans? Are you planning to rejoin the military? There's lots of questions I could ask.
The project that you're looking at is this.
Well, it's looking fairly good so far. I feel like it is,
It's coming together.
yeah, no, it's good. I like the choice of all the wood you have. To be honest, actually, here, I don't have a lot of it, but would this be of any interest to you? It is umbrella tree wood. It sort of fits your color scheme. It's a bit darker.
Oh, it is quite pretty. I'll have to figure out a use for this. Are you sure?
Well, yeah, no, it's not a lot, but I had it in my inventory. I have more at home. I'd be happy to give it to you. Or if you want to be truly normal people, we could always exchange something and trade at some point in the future. But I don't want you to feel like you have to owe me any favors.
Well, I owe you a lot of favors for your continued ear that you would lend me.
Well, obviously. I'm not going to miss out a story that's good. You were exceptional. So I'm, at least said that right now you're kind of putting it down, but I also understand you need to get your bearings first before you consider bringing it back.
I do aim to get back into it.
If you ever want to consider making a theater, you know who would be your very first guest?
I will let you know.
So this is a project. So then, are you considering joining back in the military again now that you have returned?
Absolutely not.
Good choice.
No, I am far better with my words than I am with a blade. I plan on serving the kingdom in another way.
Okay. No, what way are you planning? If you don't mind me asking.
I do not mind you asking. I just do not have the answer yet.
I see.
The High Lady has yet to inform me of her decision.
Oh, she's going to assign you something to do?
Yes, she asked me a fair few questions, and I believe she is finding a position that would work well for me.
Oh, well, I hope that all goes well.
Me too.
It's kind of cool that she wants to give you something purposeful to do. I feel like, as much as I wish to one day become her husband, Empress Helen is not nearly as proactive about that in our kingdom. I feel like everyone sort of has their thing, so I'm just kind of there right now. Maybe one day I could ask if there's something I can do once I have a nicer place to live.
That would be a first step, is asking if there's something that you could offer. Right now, I'm just gathering materials for the High Lady.
Ah, I see. Not a bad endeavor. Well, I'm glad that you're finding purpose, at least right now.
Me too. Feels nice to be needed, I guess. Not just another body to throw at goblins.
Right. No, but you have always been very needed, Helia. I'm very grateful to you for the many good times we got to share in the war, and I think it's good that you can finally get a chance to rest. Hearing something outside? I hear a little pig.
Piglins.
Yes. Little kind of noise.
Yes, they make odd snorting noises.
I will say, for all the things you have, I like that they're non-spawning in your house. I sometimes get Endermen that come around and just invade my private space.
Oh, that must be rather annoying.
A little bit. They are very peaceful, especially when you have the ability to look at them, which I do now. But otherwise, they are, you just push them around and they don't necessarily mind. You just can't punch them, otherwise they will get very upset.
We get zombie piglins that spawn. They don't attack you unless if you hit them first. However, there are the regular piglins that spawn sometimes, and they can open doors and invade your privacy and all that fun stuff.
Oh, I see. not very welcoming.
Not really, no. But they're not hard to take.
That's good. You are showing off your strength.
Hardly. Heavy and Rixaurus are a lot stronger than I am.
For now. You know, coming from someone else who also happens to work very hard and keep in shape, the body is only, you know, one way to handle a problem.
I don't know, maybe I'll keep up with training, at least to keep skills sharp, but I will not be rejoining the Knights.
Good. Well, what sort of things are you going to be doing today? Anything new, or were you already doing things?
I have been doing a lot of different things. Collecting resources, talking to people, sending letters. It's been a busy day.
That is fair. Well, you know, as much as I like talking with you, I also don't want to keep you if you're feeling tired.
Oh. Yeah, I may retire soon, but...
It is fine. I know, I'm sensing that our conversation is becoming a bit more difficult, which is not a bad thing. It just simply means I think we both are feeling a bit tired. So,
Of course.
I don't want to force you to have to host me for much longer.
Well, your presence is always enjoyable.
Well, thank you. Is there anything that I can possibly help you with at all? You were very kind to ask me if, you know, if I need anything I could come to you, but is there anything I can keep in mind for you?
Not at the moment. Just be a friend.
Okay. That's something I can very easily do.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to know anybody that practices medicine in the end, would you?
Not in the end. I was told by Lady Rowena that there used to be an apothecary in there, but she has long since passed away. Her name was Mouse. She was actually a friend of my mother's. But right now there is no such person in the end. There is, however, I know someone in the overworld who practices medicine.
Miss Nightshade.
Yes.
Yes, I sent her a letter today. I was just wondering if there were other methods as well.
I see. Something on your mind to clear up?
Well, it's fairly obvious that one of my arms is withered, and the effect seems to be spreading. So.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, you probably should get it checked out. No, I wasn't at first. I admittedly didn't take too much of a look. It looked like you were just wearing a glove, but no, you're alright. That would be good to get checked out.
It's hoping that Miss Nightshade will be able to do something about it. If not, I have little idea what else to do.
Hopefully. I mean, she's been very... the 2 appointments I've had with her have been very good. You know, she seemed to be very good about tailoring services to people based on what they need. Should we play some memory games with her? I have a quiz next week on the last game we played to make sure I remember the exact same pattern, which I have written down my book to rehearse. So probably should go over it even tonight before I retire myself.
It seems like a smart way to keep track.
Yeah, no, it has been. You know, so I think based on that, she may have very good ideas on how to solve your problem.
I hope so.
Indeed. No, we want to make sure you are feeling strong and comfortable in your own skin and taking things one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness, pardon me. The
Oh,
yawn.
you seem tired.
Perhaps a little bit. It's funny because I've not been awake for terribly long, but sometimes certain days I feel like I'm more awake than others.
I understand that.
Well, unless you have anything else you wish to talk about for now, perhaps it would be good for me to head back around. It also seems that if Xaros is around, maybe I can do that thanks I told you about, but
I could message him, see if he was willing to talk.
if you'd like, I wouldn't mind. It'd be nice to at least thank him for taking care of you. Yeah, I'm going to. I know you won't see me sitting down, but I'm going to sit down anyway because I need to stop crouching. My legs are hurting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is okay, it's not your fault. Chair on there. I broke this chair. I might move it over. Let me see if it changes anything. I move this over here. Oh, that is backwards. Never mind. Hold on. Am I now seated properly for you?
Now you are, yes.
Perhaps it was simply the table. Or if I move it back now, maybe it'll work better. Go there, and then put it says there, and then... Am I sitting now?
Oh! It works.
Interesting. I guess it was just the chair being a bit difficult.
How odd.
Well, there you go. Chair, you are now settled. We have defeated you. You are now unable to hurt anyone anymore. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shall we head back, Sarah?
Sure, that I think would be a very good idea.
Just give me.
No worries. We shall peer outside. Let's look around. Oh, these things work out. Oh, the stairs right there. I'm blind. There's like the fences and gates and things. Alright. To Zerus.
To Zareth.
Okay. Oh. Speaking of, he's right there.
There he is. Captain?
Hello. It's nice to see you, Helia. And Olivier, I believe we have met briefly.
Apparently, yes. No, that is indeed the case. You were very uninhibited last time we spoke.
Indeed. I was having a day off. I did not mean to make a bad first impression.
No, you did not make a bad... In fact, you probably made a better first impression than all the other impressions I had of you, so that is not a bad thing.
Oh, really? Have you had many other impressions of me?
Well, you know...
Talking.
Well, no, talking, no. I'm simply saying that back when I knew you, from when we went to listen to Helia stories, you were always a bit more uptight. So it was nice to see you being free as the wind.
I see. Honestly, I didn't recognize your face the first time we met, but now I think I do.
No, this is my bed. The beard has grown out from the time I was in the other world. I've not had the courage to trim it yet.
Yes, and you've filled out quite a lot. I suppose years on the battlefield will do that to you.
Yes, no, I've been in the military ever since I was enlisted. I don't know how long it has been necessarily, but it's been at least more than 5 years.
He doesn't know
Well,
how old he is.
Don't know how old you are.
Well, no. It is one of the few things I forgot upon my accident.
Well, judging by that beard, you must be my age or older. So,
Really? You can tell the difference from a beard?
I mean, it's a best guess, but...
I guess. This has only been going on for like however many weeks since I've been in the overworld. So... You know. But,
So the overworld. You must know some of the overworld knights. Do you know Arlo?
Yes, very well. He's a friend of mine.
It's good to
I
hear.
get to meet him.
Any friend of Arlo's is a friend of mine.
That is good. I wanted to catch you before I head back, but so this is actually what I thought that you were here. But I wanted to thank you for taking care of Helia, because she said that she owes her surviving all the time in the war to you, and so I just wanted to extend a special thank you, because
Oh yes,
it's good.
I appreciate it. I felt a need to take care of her, to be honest. She was far too young to be in the military in the first place.
Well, this is very fair. But you know, I'm sure, could beat you in a fight any day. I truly believe it.
No, absolutely not.
I would not fight Helia. She has sworn off the sword. So
Well, at least
she
being in
would
the
beat me
military.
handily. If she was hitting me with anything other than her withered arm, she would probably be in the right. So, sorry, I did not mean to offend.
I would beat you in a writing contest, though.
I don't doubt it, Helia. You always had a way with words.
Noises.
I believe that is Elio.
I was gonna say, who is that?
Oh.
He is the sorcerer, ever elusive. I have actually never met him.
Wow. That is saying something. I know, I
Indeed,
assume, as
we
Captain
live
Euphoric.
one building away, so...
Oh!
Actually, I don't know that he lives there, but, you know, we are one building apart, I should say, during the workday.
Gotcha. I understand. Well, now that I've said my piece, I do not want to keep you from doing your business, but it is good to see you. And you know, you are complimenting me, but I have to say you have not shied away from keeping in shape either.
Oh, yes, I train every day.
Very
There are
good.
Not as many nights around the Nether as I would like, so often we are short-staffed. Also, I notice you don't carry a totem. Is there any particular reason?
I don't have any.
Well, that won't do. Would you like one, Olivier?
You're offering one?
Of course I am.
You believe me to be rich, considering that I was holding one?
I did. No, because she had the totem. She has her own waystone near her house. Her house is I was very impressed.
Olivier, I...
already offered my help.
Please, take this.
Oh, well.
The people of the Nether have been fortunate in our possessions, let us say. Even the poorest of us are quite well off.
Wow, that is that's quite interesting. I would have thought that as a war that things would have been a lot more strict with the money, at least financially.
I suppose not.
Wow, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you are also doing so well.
I will say the city of Zareth took, I think, the worst of it in terms of damage compared to the other kingdoms, at least from what I've seen.
Oh, well, what I'm seeing here does not seem all that bad. You have lots of buildings and things all intact.
This was built by the people of Zareth and the High Lady herself, Laurynthia.
Oh, she's a hands-on kind of person? That's good to know.
Indeed.
She is
she's
indeed.
building
If you would
an
like to
entire-
spectate her, she is over here.
Oh, I mean, that seems like a bit of a weird thing to say, but I mean...
So if you were wondering what I was doing today, it's collecting materials for this.
Oh,
We
that is
shall
impressive.
not cross this line, but here it is.
Wait.
The High Lady is somewhere in there, performing miracles.
Wow.
I do not see her aura.
Oh, really? She may be back at the fortress, but believe me, she has been in there all day.
That is
Helia can
very
attest.
impressive.
Oh, indeed.
Wow. She must be very involved. I have not, well, you know, even during the war, I feel like a lot of the royalty was not very much with the people. So the fact that she deems herself proper to do this for something, that is unheard of.
I have quite a bit of respect for the High Lady. She is trying to do better than her mother.
That is good. You know, this is the best we can hope
And-
for.
There she is now. In fact, we probably kept her from coming over here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see. Well,
She
then-
likes to keep to herself from time to time.
Understandable. Well, then I can get going. Then I don't want to keep her from doing her business. I just, you know, wanted to have tea with Helia, so I'm glad we had the chance to.
It was nice to have tea.
It was.
It was. Well, I didn't have tea, but it was nice to see you.
Well, if you want
like
tea,
tea.
yeah, I have some. I didn't actually get to take to drink any because we were so busy talking.
Oh, and strawberry, Helia, you shouldn't have.
Are you also a fan?
There's a reason why I carry strawberries everywhere, because of this one.
Oh, I see. That is highly interesting.
Excuse me?
Oh, your radiance.
No, but that is very interesting. My friend Skylar very much like strawberries as well.
They are delicious. The overworld has such incredible foods.
I know. It's a very good place. I love it so much.
Helia, you are too kind. Thank
What
you.
was that? I think I saw a
is what?
piglin drop from the sky.
Oh, yes, they do that from time to time. Was it a zombified one or a regular one?
I do not know. I could not tell for sure.
Well,
I saw a few
both
regular
of them do
ones.
it. Yes, they are not too bright.
That is very apparent.
They are
Interesting.
very warlike. In fact, actually, never mind. If you like stories, there is a story about the fungal mages. Oh, hello.
I like
What?
stories.
Yes, I know, Helia. I will send it to you if you'd like to read it. I don't
Please.
believe I would do it any justice.
Oh, that is well, you know, maybe after you read it, Helia, you can tell it to me orally, and I will listen to it.
Very well, I believe I'll read it, and then... That could work.
It could be good
It was a beautiful
inspiration
tale.
for you to get back into your, you know, songwriting.
Fair. Alright. I'll entertain that idea.
Okay, good.
We would love to hear you sing at the bar again, Helia. The hellhole has a stage.
Oh, there's a stage? You didn't.
There is.
You didn't say there was a stage. I was thinking she
Would
should
you
get
like
like a
to see the
theater.
hellhole, Olivier? Yes, please.
I mean,
come.
I certainly can if you're offering.
I am offering. 1 moment. Have you logged your travels?
Oh yeah, no, I did
Yes.
that a while back, so it is all good.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Of course. Oh, I like your backpack. It matches your clothes.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Oh, I
Many
need
of
to
us
get
in the
the black
Nether
ones.
use a backpack similar to this one.
That is so cool.
I think the blacksmith Roinar has one, the High Lady has one, Enya has one, I believe Reyna has one.
Wow.
Many
You,
of us.
you all are so well off. I'm glad.
Sorry, I feel that maybe you heard that as a bit of a brag. I just I wanted to recount them myself. But here is the stage.
Oh, this is not too shabby, you know? It's a bit dim, but you know, you could get some spotlights in here and shine them right on, and you could stand right here and be like, you could do your storytelling and be like, once upon a time there was a grand prince and a beautiful young lady, and they both fell in love, mwah, and then they parted, and then they were dead, and then you can tell stories and it'd be beautiful.
Yes.
And yours are far better than mine, so you know.
No, I think you spoke quite well, Olivier.
Oh, well,
That
that's
was-
very kind, but it's not the same. I do not have the same gravitas as Helia does with all her stories.
It's true.
You
She
flatter
was
me.
quite the talent.
Yes. You know how to do dramatic things, but also give them meaning.
Stop, you're making me blush.
Well, too bad. It's the truth. The fact that people aren't telling you this often enough is a sad
my
fact.
estimations are correct, Olivier, it seems you must be a little bit too old for Helia.
What?
Captain!
I wasn't. I'm not.
I'm sorry, Helia. You are a grown woman. You do what you
I will strongly
I
say
still
that
feel 17.
people will know when I am flirting with them.
Oh, in that case, I take back what. Oh God. By the
I would not
um,
consider flirting with Helia. No. If anything,
I appreciate that.
I have my eyes set on a very particular person right now, and I would never
that
deviate
so?
from that.
Yes, he does.
Okay. Well, I will allow you your air of mystery, sir.
No, thank you.
So, do you ever take that blindfold off?
Uh,
I've seen no voidling's eyes ever, and I would very much like to one day.
well, it's sort of it's almost like, you know, when you go outside and you wear a scarf. You know, it's part of the fashion. To be honest, my eyes are much more accustomed to light than the other voidlings because of all my time in the overworld. It's just, I don't know. It's just like putting socks on in the morning. You just have it there and you know it's there. So it's not like I don't take it off. It's just sort of part of the fashion. You know, if I didn't have it, you'd see a very bare face.
Well, fair enough. I suppose it's like our backpacks.
That is true. Yes, apparently. It's also a bit tedious to take on and off because we have a special knotting we do to keep it secure for the whole time. It'd take me a long time to take it off.
I can't say I'm a stranger to fashion, so...
That is true. You are very fashionable.
Well, this is my uniform, but thank you. I try to keep it crisp.
Looks good. Do you pleat it?
Do you finally wash it?
I do. I did. Hey, it's not my fault. You are the one that took me to another jump. Okay, you know what? It's fine.
Yo, you're really gonna go there?
No,
Wow.
it's fine. It's just, you know, jungles are humid.
You went to a
It's
jungle?
already hot here.
Humid and poisonous
Oh.
and
Very poisonous.
Oh, the jungles are poisonous now? Is that new? Is this a thing here in the Nether?
our
We
specific
are-
jungle has
Yes.
poisonous mushrooms
Oh, that is disgusting.
everywhere.
We are a very hardy people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you've had
Actually,
to take
we are not very resistant to poison. It quite hurts. Actually.
Yes, it does. Yep.
That is fair. I'm not resistant to poison either, so I would not envy that at all.
What can Shrieklings do, if you don't mind me asking? I know that you have an ability similar to the Banshee. You can walk through things.
Do you mean voidlings? You said
Did I say Shriekling? I'm so sorry.
You did.
It's okay. No.
I meant to say Voidling.
There are a few. I'm more reticent to use them outside of the end because they can be a bit weird. But no, I can go through things. I have a bit of a shadow that I can use to
Nice.
go through things if I want to. But you can't obviously make me out if I do this. It's just, you know, a big shadow. We
Yes.
technically can also make like little teleport waypoints, but I never do that. It is just not.
Yes, teleporting can be quite dangerous.
It's just not. I don't know. I've used it a few times, but it's not as good. We also have a toggleable night vision effect, so I can see. Oh, sorry. That is. I made a. Sorry. Do not mind. This is just a hole. Sorry. This is why
fun.
I forget.
No, this is what I asked for.
Fortunately,
I
it
wanna
does
see what
not.
it
It does not harm you. It just grabs things.
Yeah, no, this is fun. This is nice. This doesn't feel any different than like my hover ability. It's just like I could keep doing it myself if I wanted to. Oh yeah.
I suppose. But see, the little firefly got sucked in because it grabs things from all around.
That's very nice.
The other thing is, like I said, I was trying to toggle the night vision and I pressed the wrong. I triggered the wrong ability in my head, so.
You know, we aren't so different after all, Olivier. I have night vision, not toggleable though.
Oh,
It's just always there.
so you always see things very bright.
Yes. I guess it's technically dark vision, is what it's referred to in the common tongue here.
Oh, I see.
We simply don't have a night.
That is
So,
true. We live in perpetual night in the end, so.
I
Something,
have been.
something.
There are a number of stars there that are very cold.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, it
You
is
know,
quite
it-
cold in the end.
Very cold. I don't know how you people go in just robes. No offense. I just
went in just this.
and you froze, right?
Yeah.
Well, me too.
I have to bundle up every time I go.
Oh, that's interesting. See, this is actually warmer than I've been wearing a lot lately. For a long while, I didn't even have a shirt because I had to use it for wrapping. So it was only when I got some more wood that I made this clothes, so I could wear something nicer.
Oh, you must be resistant to the cold. I'm very impressed. That's
Thank you.
It's not very useful here, but I assume in the end that's useful as heck.
Yeah, no, certainly.
It's
I think
heck a
it's.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so. Why would that be?
I don't know.
Fair enough. But no, it is, I think, just a part of living. Some people I know get a bit more temperature sensitive, you know, being here or there, they get warm. But I've been everywhere, so it's kind of like I'm used to, you know, well, not used to, but this heat is not the most suppressive. The felt. But yeah, no, I like different places, and I like the Overworld, probably the best of all the places. Now, at least.
Really, me too. I'm sorry. I was feeling so awkward because this. I don't mean to be rude. It's hard to say, and I do feel rude when I do say it, but I don't very much like the end. I prefer the Overworld, even to the Nether. Please don't tell the High Lady, please.
I think it's honest.
That I prefer the Overworld.
No, I think
What's wrong of me?
No.
I
She's
see.
doing this
Thank
thing.
you, Helia. Yes,
It's okay. To be honest,
am
unless
not
I write
very
it down in
good
my
at
book, I probably
secrecy.
won't remember it anyway, so you don't have to hurry.
Oh, hello, Heavy.
Heavy.
Oh, Heavy!
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Did you get the packages in you?
Yeah, Netherite Claymore from the General
Yes.
Commander. Indeed.
I was
Okay.
just grabbing my jukebox,
Oh,
and then I
hello,
saw
sir.
you all
They're
over
good.
here.
They are giving Metavetor. Oh, that's so cute.
Would you like to hold him?
Oh, if it's his first year, I would do it. So
Yeah.
fuzzy.
Very. Aren't they cute?
They are very
Here, I'll
cute.
get out of your way. You can
Did-
take a look at it.
Doing it. Yeah. It's one thing. There we go. You need to dance
But
with
yes, I very much. I'm a big fan of the Overworld. Heavy, are you aware you have arrows?
Yeah, I was just grabbing my jukebox. I'm going back to the page in a second, but I saw you
Oh.
all over here.
Well, say hello to
shot.
Paige for me.
Will do. I was trying to get a music disc, because legend is true. If a skeleton or a stray shoots a creeper, they drop music discs.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. that's
it's
very
it's,
cool.
it's true. Yeah.
I had heard that, but never tested it myself. So
Yeah, I wanted to try it now. And apparently it's true. I thought it was just a myth.
You can cross it off your bucket list now.
Or I can collect more.
see, Heavy's going to hang out in the Overworld too. I think it's the sun. I think that's what we all love. We love the sun.
Yes. The sun is great. It's just very nice, you know. It's people don't even in the end because everyone is so pale. You can tell if it's been to the sunlight very much or not. I'm probably the least pale person in the whole entire end, and that's because I was at an Overworld for however many weeks.
You know what's crazy? Do you know Escort Balefire of the Overworld? He's
Oh,
the palest
he
person I've ever met
is
in
the
my
whitest person I've ever met.
staring
He is
at me.
so pale.
life. He is pale.
I told it to his
It's white as
face.
quartz.
Yeah,
It was
no.
creepy.
Literally.
I'm staring.
He said it was
Well-
genetic when I talked with him about it, but you
I
know.
think
He
that's
is a nice
lies.
person. Lies. What are you talking
I think
about?
he's just very pale. I just think he hates the sun.
No, we went on a walk the other day, and we literally, yeah, he was in the sun the whole time. I was, of course, phantomized because
Yep.
the sun hates me
Oh,
as much as I love it. It hates me, and
I get that feeling.
Yeah.
When I am in the sun, I cannot see anything, other than it turns everything to like a black and white sort of thing, and I can only see like 1 foot in front of me. But I will say
sometimes that's the best way to live.
exactly no, you get it, you understand. Sometimes the things you love will hurt you, and it is okay, you know, because you care about
Exactly.
them.
You know, Olivier, you've got some nice perspective on things. I like that.
Thank you. I try my best. I'm a bit of a romantic at heart, and so I value life and a lot of things.
I like this guy.
Don't you remember him?
We didn't talk back then, Heavy. I
No.
stood against the wall with a
I
scowl on my
thought
face.
you were a
You
stuffy
scowled
stuffy
so much,
person on
I'm
the
surprised you don't
side.
have wrinkles.
Well, I'm
You
hoping
say that,
to have...
but Paige called him like cute like 10 times.
Really?
Oh.
And if such a beautiful woman believes it to be true, then how could I say no?
She is very beautiful. Her stature is immense and it is wonderful.
Immense is a word.
And she
No.
has nice arms.
She's like,
Yes, yeah,
What?
she has...
I think
Why
she's
did
the only
you look at me? Listen,
because you have also you have nice arms too. Do not worry about it.
thank
You're-
you. It's nothing compared anymore, but
No, But that's okay. You still have one that looks very nice. You still can, pull the strongest of weights.
You put your foot in your mouth sometimes, like I do
No,
too.
I'm simply saying, there's a reason he was called heavy. It's
No,
not because
I
he
get it.
couldn't lift,
You're
Oh
right.
no, he can lift. Throw the axe, mate.
Are you
Come
sure?
on,
Are
show
you
him.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's still got it.
That
You
is
see
fair.
that?
Uh-huh.
That.
it didn't even come back. That is a lot of power behind you.
Yeah, no, it's the mechanic arm definitely helps.
That is understandable. I was
Peanut dreidel.
I was talking with
Wait, come on.
did you call him Dreidel?
She calls me Lieutenant Dreidel.
Oh, because you do that
Please
spinning
let me call you
thing.
that.
No, I'm not a lieutenant anymore, so that would be.
Oh, you'd be
wrong
Captain
in the first
Dreidel?
place. I'd prefer not that.
We can call you CD, Captain Dreidel.
Captain Dreidel.
I guess I have no control over it. I can also throw my sword, but it's not as impressive since it's just a sword.
I mean,
That is fair.
I mean, I can still
I
do
just
it.
have a sword.
do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's not too bad.
Still very impressive.
Thank you. I mean, I can throw bigger things, but I quite like this sword.
Understandable. Once you find that thing that speaks to you, then you use whatever it takes.
Yeah, we've been through a lot together. I
Understandable.
did have a claymore for a brief time that I also loved, a ruby one.
Oh,
But I
When was
misplaced
that?
her at some point.
Was I around for that or no?
You probably would have seen it. Yeah, I think that was the first weapon you called me Lieutenant Dreidel while I was wielding.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It was bright red.
sounds like something that perhaps one day you should try to replace.
I briefly had one. Your advisor, actually, Vincent Kisaragi.
Oh,
He gifted me a netherite claymore that we restored into a ruby claymore. Sharpness 5, mending, unbreaking 3, looting 3. It was a very nice weapon by the time we were done with it. And I just felt I had to give it back. It was in his family for a long time, over 200 years, and it felt wrong to keep. So, but one day I am sure I will get a chance to wield another. I mean, Heavy's got a ton. We have plenty of ruby claymores. I just need to find the right one for me.
understandable. See, I even I didn't remember this until now because I was thinking of you. But I talked with Zek the other day, and he helped me to go through some weapons to figure out which ones might be best. Cause I cannot remember what ones I used during the war. Even though we all used a lot of weapons because we had to. But during our time together, I established that I think I must have been very comfortable with using the daggers, the little sharp pointy things. And so daggers and spears seem to be the two I was most comfortable holding. So hopefully in the near future, Sandu, who's the blacksmith in the end, will be able to get me something set up at some point in time.
Yeah, she's great.
Are
I
you
bet she
looking
can
for
definitely help you.
Eternium?
I've not. I've been trying to find some other resources for it, but they're very rare to have in the end.
Really?
Yes,
I thought it
because
was the main thing, like Nether Ruby. Or
we
Fire Ruby.
we have Eternium, but it's a very extensive process to make and to forge. I believe we have to have Netherite to use it, and so it is. It's not something we have readily available. So
I see.
we find it a lot, but I know that even at least when we've been talking, I mean, I probably shouldn't be talking too much, but I know it's not been a very common thing to have lately. We've had to pull it up, but everyone's still well equipped. We have the armor and necessary tools, but it's not like it's as you all have here on the Nether, where everything seems to be very affluent. We're not quite at that stage ourselves.
Well, I do hope you a swift recovery
Thank you.
from the war.
I
know
hope
it
so.
Affected us all in different ways. I have heard that Lady Rowena is doing quite well with her winery.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad she's been doing.
Perhaps she will
well.
pave the way.
Perhaps. I was hoping I'd certainly want to start up perhaps a wool or string business. I have a big silk farm, and I might be able to go back and get some apples, so I can actually do some things with them. And I can go visit Overwood all the time.
delicious. We have some apple trees here as well, under the bridge to the fortress.
Oh, apples?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
they grow here.
Oh, that's cool. We don't have apples in the end.
cherries. Well, you should see if they grow. I'm sure there's a way.
But if I have dirt, they can grow, but it is not. They do not grow in stone.
This guy's been here the whole time. I'm taking him outside.
Ah,
No.
Sir.
No, that's cute.
he's so nice.
Ah, fine. I'm putting him over here so he's not bumping into Olivier then.
Ah, I do not mind. They're very nice creatures. I am a big fan of anything that is wild and abnormal.
Oh.
Hello,
Well-
it came back to me.
That's funny.
But it's good to see that
maybe
you
maybe he
are
likes
wearing
you.
clothes.
What?
You have a shirt on now.
Well, yes, no, I made this, so it is. I had finally enough resources to make something proper.
Helia?
I see. That's very nice. It's no, it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Are you heading out, Heavy?
Hmm?
Are you heading out?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will see you later, my friend.
It's good to see you.
Once again, say hello to
Where
Paige for
on
me.
Earth is Helia?
Below you, I think.
Oh.
There we go.
Yep, she's down there.
I see.
Well,
Let's stage a rescue mission.
I wanted to say
Ah.
stay safe, but I think the three of you can definitely handle yourself. Very well.
I'd like to hope so.
But it was nice seeing you again.
Good to see you as well, Heavy.
And I will see you two probably later today again.
I'm sure you'll see me around.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. He's looking good.
Oh yes, he's doing quite well. He spends a lot of time in the overworld as well. I think many of us prefer it there, from time to time.
That is entirely understandable. I would go there more often, but to go there you need to have an escort, and so I don't really get to go there on my own.
I see. That makes
Apparently
sense.
that's a law.
Oh, I know it's a law.
Do you go there knowing... Do you have an escort usually when you go, I assume?
I don't go often. I did go, like I said, the last time I went was with Balefire, and he was escorting me. Any other time I go there without an escort, I am usually flying, so I don't tend to have people with me, no.
I see. Well, I appreciate your frankness. I will not tell on you.
I don't believe they would be that upset with me. Unfortunately, I don't know. I have a problem with honesty, to be honest. Oh no! Here I am again. I just can't help it. There's something in me that forces me to just say the right thing, the honest thing, even when I try to lie.
Well, it's not a bad thing. It's a good quality to have.
Does this mean you're a
sometimes.
good person at heart?
I hope not.
Was it... Wait, what do you mean? What
I
is...
feel like no. I
Why would
like
you
to
not?
think I'm a good person, but I think that being a good person should be something you work at, something that you constantly strive for every day.
I mean, that is true.
I don't want to believe that people are intrinsically good or intrinsically bad.
I guess it is fair. I can understand that feeling. I do think that the... having goodness is something that is not often discussed. People sometimes just kind of do what they want. And so I think it's important to do the right thing, even if people do not do the same.
I agree.
No, and loyalty is hard won. So it's always good to know when you have people with you that are good.
I didn't mean to get quite so existential on us with this. Sorry
That's
about
alright. Existentialism is a very good thing, you know? You talk a lot
I
about
like
it.
Yeah, I
discussing
guess when
philosophy.
you get 3 people that like to read and talk in a room, and sometimes. Well, anyway, I was happy to see you again, Olivier.
It's good to see you
I
as
didn't
well.
mean to keep you here for so long.
It is okay. I understand. This was a good conversation. I did not realize that you and I had so much in common.
I didn't either.
We shall have to talk more often.
Yes, I've wiped that scowl off my face as best I can, so I'm trying.
As long as I guess to go back to what I was saying before, I assume you are working at improving that demeanor of yours, but also don't be afraid to be your natural self. If you do not always want to have a smile on your face, you do not have to.
I'm afraid years of war have blurred who I actually am. I am still trying to remember.
I know that feeling well, but
I used to love to read, and I've been falling back into that. Is there anything you used to love to do?
I mean, to be honest, I guess for a long time, just being useful was a very important part of my identity, in knowing that I was doing hard work for the kingdom. But I like to make things. I like to craft. I like to sew. I like to do all sorts of things. But mostly, I like knowing that that I have a purpose, whatever that may be.
I can understand that.
No, exactly. But no, but it was good to catch up. Even if it wasn't really catching up, it was getting to know each other officially.
Yes. Shame it took this long, but
It's alright.
it's
We had a
nice to
lot
finally meet you, Olivier.
But of course, and it's nice to finally meet you too, Rexars. If I would call you that, or should I call you Captain? What was your last name again? Wasn't like Red Vein? Yes. No, because you had that. Yes. No, I remember now. Yeah. So should I call you Rexars or should I call you Captain Red Vein?
You can call me Rexaris.
Okay.
Are you still enlisted?
No, I don't think so.
Then Rexaris it is.
I hope not, certainly. I told them I wasn't interested in continuing, at least in... I don't know where my parents are, so it's sort of a bit of an empty endeavor to be in the military that's just not needed.
Hey, another thing in common. I know where one of them is. But I know not where my father is.
Oh, well, I hope that one day you find him.
You know, sometimes I hope that too.
Understood. But yes, no, it was good to spend time. I will allow the two of you guys to get back to your regular business, because I'm sure this was because you wanted to show me the bear, so I know it is a bit of a detail from your behavior.
We could walk back to the Waystone together. There's no rush, for me at least.
Fine.
Did you bring any fire resistance potions with you?
I grabbed the ones from the chest, but to be honest, I didn't even have to use them, so I probably could just return them after I'm done.
Oh, you can just keep them for the next time you're here. No worries.
Oh,
What? What are you
Look,
giggling about?
The
What?
roof.
Oh! Wait, there's a roof! Holy, oh my...
This is another concept.
He helped me with it.
Wow! It looks so good!
Apparently, this has
Oh!
been roofless for about 2 weeks.
Oh!
It has! He built the entire ground floor and then just never put on a roof! Oh wow, this looks incredible, Helia. You have a real gift.
I will say to his
Thank
credit, the whole
Fire that can
Nether...
build like Haloran, or is it just you and the High Lady?
Well, if you need help building, I'm always willing to help.
Oh, I have nothing to build. If anything, offer your services to the High Lady. Although, I suppose one day I would like to rebuild Red Vein Manor.
You did mention that.
Yes. It's a bit of a sore subject for now. I wouldn't really want it in the same place.
I think that's entirely fair. But you know, you can always, I guess to put it lightly, without having to go deep into it, I know that certain family memories are best left suppressed and repaved.
Indeed, repaved is a lovely word. We've been paving over a lot of painful memories in Xerath.
Well, it is looking good.
Yes, the people are resilient, as I said.
As they
When
should be.
The floor is lava. You kind of have to be.
Even if you all are just going there all you want.
I cannot go in there all I want. Lava still hurts banshees. Fungal mages too. Fireys are the only ones who are spared completely.
Ah, I see.
Hence the hair.
That is fair. The only benefit I have is that I can do something that none of you can, but I will not talk about it.
Yeah,
Out of respect.
I am
but,
sure there is much that a voidling could do that a banshee or a fiery could not.
Yes.
You are suited for a different realm.
Makes us all unique, you know?
Exactly.
I was thinking. Sorry, you go. I will tell you my thoughts in a second.
No. I was simply going to say that I like what makes us different.
Agreed.
That's all.
Yes. No, I was actually thinking to myself in my head for a moment earlier today that I do wonder sometimes, you know, where did we first originate? You know, where did we come from? Because I'm like, you know, we don't have like regular resources in the end, but we obviously made, you know, castles and things without all the same things. But we don't have iron there, so we can't make cooking pots, but we can still do a lot of other things and inventions. So then it's like, oh, where did we come from? How did we go from one place to another? And I'm sure the same is for all of you. You know, you have some resources here that you have that are only for here, but then there are other things that you do not. And so it's like, you know, where did we first come from? Did we come from the overworld? Did we all just originate in our own places and then come together? Are we all united in some way? Who knows?
I can't claim to have been there, but I will say that we have our own creation story, although not everybody believes in it.
Ah. That is entirely fair. I do not know if the end has one or not. I do not recall having many legends like that. I feel like it was sort of, you know, you're born, time to get ready for war, and then that was it.
Yes, the fortress was kept safe during the war. We somehow kept the walls intact, although I cannot claim any credit for the endeavor.
Yes, that's fair. You are out, you know, fighting people, so you didn't really have to be home to protect the back lane.
Is there something happening above us?
I heard mob.
Oh, I see.
Floating
Which one?
skeleton, maybe.
I see. I don't have ears for those, personally. I find them frustrating, so I tune it out.
I see. No, but anyway, sorry, I did tell this with my random introspective.
No, I quite like things like that. The reason I brought up the fortress being so impregnable during the war is because we've been fortunate to maintain our history. I cannot imagine what it must be like to not know where you came from. Even if ours is a fairy tale, at least it gives me some comfort to have an answer at all.
No, it is nice, but it's potentially possible that you know, the royalty knows about more, but the library is sort of off limits to my knowledge. It's not very much for the common people to know.
I see. I have only even seen the walls of Nocturna once.
It is an interesting place. It's very dark on the inside.
Yes, it was open to us for only a brief time, and then Blackthorn became the main way through the end.
Ah, I see. No, but it's a very interesting place. I've not seen all of it myself. Probably never will. You know, unless my plans work. But that is a story for another time.
Well, that's one I hope to hear one day.
Yes, certainly.
And if you should ever wish to hear a story from the Netherian library, please let me know. I would be happy to send you a copy.
Well, thank you. But you know, at least for now, I prefer to not have to read through extensive documents. I'd rather hear them aloud. So,
well, in that case, I will send them to you, Helia.
Yes, and then you can read them out loud on that stage in that bar, and you can present in front of everyone. That'd be great.
I would very much like to see that.
Perhaps I'll have to plan an evening for it then.
Yes.
Yes. But first, we need to get you an appointment with Ophelia. I do hope we hear back soon.
Me too.
I have heard recently that Olivier is receiving treatment from
Indeed.
the
Yes,
apothecary
we
in the
did
overworld.
discuss that.
Yes, no, and things are good. I have a memory game I need to practice myself, so next time I meet her, I can go over it. And then from there, just, I don't know, we'll just continue to assess things, I guess.
Well, I hope all this talking has helped spur your memory.
It reminded me, I mean, I remember parts of what happened, but, you know, not everything. unfortunately. But you know, if you think I must be something older than 30, then perhaps it is a better clue than what I had. I have no idea. So one day I'll find out. Maybe I can find my birth records, but I do not know if we have these in the end. It's
Yeah,
not.
don't worry. I don't think you're that much older than 30. I just turned 29, and we could have been about the same age during the war.
I guess so. One day
Maybe
I'll
just
find
a
out.
little older. 30, 31.
You were definitely older than I was.
Well, it'd be something I'll have to answer for myself, I guess.
Well, I hope you do find answers.
Thank
If there's
you.
anything I can do to assist you, please reach out.
Well, that is very kind of you. I know that your priorities lie here, but I will, you know, if I think of it, I will let you know.
Of course, my priorities will always be with my people, but I am happy to lend a hand where I can.
Thank you. It's nice to see you being so friendly.
It's been a...
One moment.
Oh, good.
Go ahead.
And she thinks
Yeah.
she cannot fight.
You know, she can fight pretty well. When we used to spar, I used to... You know, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this. When somebody hits a banshee, we apply weakness to them.
Oh,
So you can hit me right now with an open hand if you'd like to see an example. It won't hurt. Well, it will hurt you. I have thorns on.
oh, I see. That's okay. I am
But
strong enough
it
to
shouldn't
handle
hurt
it.
you too much.
Oh, dear. Oh, that took... Oh, goodness.
Oh, but I forgot about that. Here you are.
Good. That is... Oh, dear. That is a lot. I may...
I forgot about that part.
I probably should also take... I've got the potions as well. Let me use... there we go. That was... Oh, that took me like to half of my health. That was very scary.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Yes, Captain, you punch really hard.
I didn't punch him. He punched
Wow.
me.
And you also have... Yes.
No, I honestly thought I was stronger than that, but apparently not. I guess, you know, probably didn't have them wearing very loose clothes. But,
No, if I'm honest, it probably was my stance. I'm so sorry.
it's
Truly.
okay.
But did you see the effect while you were on fire?
Partially, a little bit, yes. No, I did, I guess, suppose, see part of it. If I'm honest, I was very distracted, so I don't know if I got to appreciate it as much as I could have. But now I get to enjoy the tea. That is it's very good tea. I have the cake too.
I will weaken myself if you'd like to try again.
Oh, it's okay. I don't need to
No,
go through that
you-
again.
You won't get sent flying this time.
Are
I
you
promise.
sure? Okay.
You won't be on fire. You won't get sent flying. I promise. I
Alright.
pinky promise.
Okay. Are you alright? Is this okay? Okay.
This is so okay. I
Alright.
want you to see this. It's there. You go.
Oh, okay.
So you should have weakness now.
I think it's gone now, but it was very short. It lasted for like 2 seconds, and then now it's gone.
Yes, it's very short. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. All that to say, because Helia used to still hit me like a brick, like a brick. Olivier. She may not have wanted to fight, but she knew how.
That is true.
Even with weakness applied, it still hurt. Is what I'm trying to say, but it took me a while to get there. Sorry, didn't mean to light you on fire.
It's okay. It's fine. It's good to remember how that feels.
I'm simply glad you're okay. I would have been devastated if something had happened to you.
Well, you know, if I went down, I was in good company.
Oh, of course, of course.
I'm more worried about you getting flung into lava.
That would be a very interesting experience,
Well,
but we're very
he does
far
have a
out.
totem of undying that he could...
True, I had
he
to
could
put it
hold
out.
while
I
we
had to
came to
bring,
get in.
I had to bring it all the way over
Very
there.
fair.
I also have water buckets. So,
Those
do not work
don't
here.
work here.
oh, they
Mm-mm.
good to
No.
know. Wait, so
You
if
can
I
try if you wish.
We have sinks that work. Don't do that to your water.
oh, okay.
There
Good to
should
know.
be a sink in the hellhole.
Yes, there is a sink in the hellhole. We'll-
Oh, that's okay.
We'll
I
show you
don't
how we
need to
get-
replenish it. I've got water in the end I can get to.
oh,
just-
fair enough.
I just forget. You know, again, it's just when your focus is on different things, it's better to test in safe environments. So,
Indeed.
but no, I have full trust in Helia, certainly, and I suppose now you, even if it's not close camaraderie. We'd have to meet 2 more times before I could call you a friend.
2 more times it is.
It's my policy, you know? That's why Helia and I are close friends. We've met many times.
Indeed.
I see.
I mean, how many times per week did you give a story each of those months that you were around?
Nearly every night for all the months that I was there.
That makes sense. So we probably have met at least 92 times.
Yes.
At minimum.
At minimum.
No. So, you know, I trust you.
Well, I'm glad. I believe I have trust in you. You were always very, very kind to Helia. Even with that scowl on my face, I could see it. And...
You were kind too.
yes. But perhaps not kind enough to Olivier here.
No, that's okay. You didn't know me. Why do you have any reason to be kind to someone you didn't know?
I feel that is one of the problems that I've had in my life, is that I wasn't kind enough to those that I didn't know. So, I'm trying to change that, personally.
Well, then perhaps, you know, perhaps we need to not meet then, so we don't become friends, and you have more time to practice.
Well, I hope that I have enough time to practice before we do eventually become friends, because I still need more of those.
I see.
You've made quite the improvement.
Yes, I went from 2 friends to, I think, 6 now.
Oh, not bad. That's pretty good.
Not bad. I don't know. I have no idea how many friends I have. That would be super weird to keep track.
Think of it from my perspective. 5 years ago, you could not get that
0
skull
friends. Okay, I knew you were going to say it. Let's just get to the chase. 0 friends, Helia. I hear you loud and clear.
I considered you a friend.
Well, I'm glad.
It's entirely fair. But you know, friendship is a very strange thing, you know? It is hardly quantifiable, because you could have 100 friends and have none of them mean anything to you, and have one friend that could stand the wrath of multiple. So, you know, I'm glad you're counting, but there's no reason to. You know, each one that you add will hopefully, in time, be more than enough to quantify.
I'm not counting, for the record. that was a tongue-in-cheek joke.
Oh, I understand. Sorry, I didn't know for sure. Some people really do care about the number of friends they have in their life.
I do think that's a little weird to keep track of how many friends you have. I think I also think that, like, sometimes friendship is not such a quantifiable thing. You are different levels of friends with all the people you meet with. You know, it's sort of a spectrum rather than a check mark.
I guess that's fair. So to be fair, I guess for me, for the longest time, I've always sort of considered, my hard rule is if I've talked to you at least 3 times, you know, within reason, then you are my friend. And the reason for that is because I've spent enough time to get to know you that I talked to you 3 times. And if that's the case, then we must be friends. And then from there, it's, you know, sort of the spectrum comes into play that being a friend is just the first step. It does not mean that it means you guarantee everything, but, you know, like Helia is a friend, but we've done much more than just be friends. We've also, you know, been comrades in war. We've also been, you know, listeners together. So we have that, and we have little extra labels.
I, once again, am very refreshed by your perspective, Olivier.
Thank you.
And you have a lovely way of thinking.
Well, I appreciate it. I have not, you know, I've been very alone for most of my time back in the end. Everyone seems to sort of have their cults and cliques, and so you know, as much as I want to get to know people, it's very hard to get to know people well, especially when everyone you did know is unfortunately gone. So it is nice to
know the feeling.
To see people who can understand where I'm coming from.
Yes, I am very glad to have Helia back.
Exactly.
It is nice to be surrounded by people who I can call friend.
Yes, I agree.
I hope to look around more often and see friends. So,
think that'd be good.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Of course, I was not expecting this conversation to quite go as long. I simply want to thank you for taking care of Helia for so long. So, thank you, Helia.
I meant a quick moment.
Yeah. I know.
Yes, sorry. I guess I tend to ramble, huh?
That is okay.
think
I
we
do
all
the
tend to
exact
ramble.
same thing. I like to ramble a lot. It's very nice to do it when you're with people who you can do it with.
And I enjoy
Indeed.
your company anyway.
Well, I'm glad, Helia. I enjoy yours as well.
Ah.
Now, Exas, remember, she's younger than you. You cannot do that. You cannot talk to her like that.
Olivier.
I
I'm
would never.
just saying, he was doing that to me. I'm going to do it back.
Helia is quite beautiful. I would never.
Agreed. Yes, she is beautiful, but it's not help your case.
I mean, what can I say?
It's
My
You know, again, I think this is why you and I are seeming to be very similar. If you need to compliment people more often, it's a good thing. It's not bad to
Oh, that's true.
share your thoughts.
I can agree with that.
Yes.
I apologize if my rib earlier was too uncomfortable for you.
No, I was simply ribbing back to see if you would take it well. It seems you have.
Oh,
So
I hope so.
that is a good
I like to get
estimation
ribbed.
of your character.
That's fair enough.
She's so quick.
She, I went on a flight with Helia and the High Lady the other day to that Nether jungle I spoke of earlier. I had to fly along with an elytra because I cannot keep up. Banshees can hover like this,
Yes.
but we just move at like a very slow walking speed when we hover.
Oh, I see.
So to a fiery, they just fly away. They just absolutely boost away in the direction that they're facing.
Right. No, that makes sense. It's similar as voidlings in the dragonborns. They can fly very quickly, whereas we sort of swim in the air when we do our thing, so it's not entirely fast. But
No. I suppose, as I said, we are more similar than I thought. Although I've heard that the voidlings are the royal, not necessarily the royal family entirely, because I assume that you are not a royal if you were serving in the army.
No.
But the royal family is voidlings, similar to the Fieries of the Nether.
Yes, that is true. They are, yes, voidlings. But this wasn't an exclusive thing. I think it just happened to be they had the power, so they had it. But again, that might be more of the history. I do not know.
Yes. Well, the Fieries have been in power here for as long as recorded memory serves.
No, I'm not a royal.
Oh,
No.
that is very, at least in your opinion. I remember something about hearing about from one of your stories about the first flame and all that stuff and the Hellrins and other things, from your legends of tales. So, technically speaking, all the fiery come from one place, if you're to believe that story. So everyone technically has a bit of royalty in them, even those who don't think so.
Indeed, the Fieries are touched by the flame.
Indeed. And I guess now I've been touched by the flame because you put me on fire, so, now I am technically...
I'm so sorry
now
about
I'm
that
technically royalty too, in the Nether.
again. Well, yes, absolutely. If you've been touched by the flame, you
Everyone
are-
can be a princess.
We are all princesses on this blessed day.
Theoretically, if I punched him, he'd be on fire.
Come on, let's not do that. I already feel bad enough about lighting him on fire.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
bit... Yeah.
Oh, hello, sir. Oh,
Good.
I almost hit you, Helia. That would have been very bad.
Always watching the 6.
There's another one.
She's quite the
she's a-
defender.
she's a
I love
warmonger.
that she's just over there serving the both of us.
I know, Miss.
Two
I don't want...
muscular men.
Miss, I
and
don't want to
she's the
fight
bodyguard.
anyone. I don't want to fight anyone or anything. See something in the distance. Let me go a million miles away, kill this thing, and then I will come
love
back.
it.
Well,
Well, she has certainly changed from her time behind enemy lines.
I guess that is fair.
No, Helia, it's
Take
not a
care
bad
of
thing.
myself.
No, I am very glad to see that you can. Yes.
No, I don't doubt it. I just you're very proactive. Is I think the best way to put it.
Indeed.
But it is what makes you you.
Don't want to be weak anymore.
Well, you're not. Here's the secret: you never were.
You're talking to the one who was bad with a blade.
Yeah, you know, somebody who was bad with a blade would have died.
Fair.
Look at that compromise. So glad to see it.
As am I. Well, I have certainly enjoyed my time with you, but I will have to take my leave here.
It's okay. I need to take my leave as well. Probably. We've been talking for quite some time, but it is good.
We'll
This
walk
was.
you back to the Waystone.
Thank you. This is very nice time.
Look at that cathedral over there.
It's looking good.
Oh, the High Lady is amazing.
I don't even know how she does it. Oh, and you can see our trees from here.
Oh, the
Cherry and
trees?
apple.
Ah! That's quite good.
Oh, down there.
Yes.
Very
Right on
nice.
the lava.
Is that all grass?
It is.
Ah. We're so fancy here. Goodness. Well, you know, even if you, I certainly hope that you use your privilege well when it comes to the amount of resources you have here.
We try to be responsible and generous.
I'm glad. Alright. Well, I will take my leave. Thank you for hosting me. And,
Of course.
you know, perhaps when I can find a place that isn't infested with water, that would be good. We can go there together and we can have a nice talk in the end too.
Indeed, yes.
Cool.
Might I recommend the Graves Winery? If you are
I have never
talking
been.
in the end. There is also a bar called Limbo, but I believe it is underwater.
It's
I have been
not
to Limbo.
it's not underwater, but it has a big lake near it.
It is above water,
Yes.
Oh, I see.
right above it.
And so I know it's alright, but they don't have very good seating. You just go there and drink. It's like a stand-up bar. Not very good
I
for
have to stand on the
conversations.
roof.
I see. Well, in the overworld, there is the... Excuse me.
Good.
He was charging Olivier.
Oh,
In the overworld, there are a number of bars that you can go to. There is, of course, the Hellhole as well, which Enya is the proprietor of. I believe... What's it called? With a Fork is opening soon, which is owned by a Lucette.
I think I met her the other day.
She is very lovely.
Good to know. Well, then there'll be plenty of places we can catch up even more in the near future.
Of course.
Well, I will leave it to it. Thanks for making the time. We shall do it again sometime, for sure. And, you know, perhaps I will have to have a good time with Raxara sometime. We can, you know, chat about more things.
Absolutely. Would love to hear from you.
Be good. Alright, then I shall see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Olivier.
Put this back. Is
I'm
it?
also going to probably head out here, Helia. So
Alrighty.
Look at it. All is well. And now, then we shall make our own way back. I shall write some notes down and then I don't hopefully forget any of this. That'll be bad. We shall see. Just see how it goes. Alright. Let us head over here. Back into our house. We've been talking for much longer than we were expecting to, which of course is what happens. I should have just streamed it in my head and then everyone would know exactly what happened, but instead it would take a very long time. But this is okay. This is not the end of the world as it would be. It is simply what happens when you end up talking to people for a very long time. Alright, then let's go here. We got the top 11 doing. That's very cool. I've never had it before. Now we have one. Right, let's write it down book. So, in the book. Let's write it down. See here. Talked about it right now. Exploring. Did a bit more bidding on the house. Went to go visit Helia. We talked a lot about memories in general. Met up with Heavy and Roxas as well. They have both changed in their own ways. Roxas and I have a lot in common. I think we could make very good friends one day in the future. Roxas and Helia both seemed to believe I was closer to Roxas's age, and he is 29, so maybe I am near that age. I do not know for sure. Helia also thinks I am close to Heavy's age, and he is in his 30s. We might be getting closer to knowing that information. Got to go to the Hell Tavern place and got a brief tour of the earth. Had very good conversation with Rexarus and Helia. Came home and now I am going to see if I remember anymore. Cool. Alright, I think that covers most of it. Oh yes, we got that. Oh yes, sorry, I tried to turn too. Rexarus gave me a totem of undying. In the Nether. Got to see Helia's house. Okay. Oh, very good. Alright, well. This wasn't the stream, but it was a recording. So we shall see you all later, I suppose. Hope you all have a good night. And I bid you adieu. For now, I guess. There you go. Bid you adieu. Goodbye.